She's the rhythm of my life, my life. Oh yes, the rhythm of the night.
Yeah, principalmente.
She's the rhythm of my life. She's the rhythm of my life.
Hey, Bobby. This is Jeb. You messing with my cousin Jake?
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Chris Abels writes, "Hey Perry, I can't say Thai enough. Bob Levy said me and him are coming to stay the night in your apartment and smoke a lot, and all three of us cuddle." This emoji with a smile and 3 hearts on it, and 666 baby. See you soon. Not allowed. Simple. Not allowed. That's all. I'm not gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna flip out or freak out or go ape shit. No, just not allowed. But who is allowed is Gina Levy. So naked and laughing. I told you.
Hand out.
Where?
What do you think that is?
Why is it slimy?
Here. What do you think that is?
Why is it slimy? I don't know.
What do you think that
I
is?
don't know.
Look.
Ew! What's wrong with you? Why is this red rocket?
Hey, put
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh shit.
I know what that feeling is. That feeling that I have is BF Live Stream Show 171. Welcome to this Thursday, BF Live Stream Show 171. Let's get down with the date because this helps me keep track of the days. October 17th, Thursday right here. What's good, everybody? How you doing today on this Thursday afternoon? Bob Levy's hopefully now just wrapping up over there on the Levyverse. He's got you covered with a lot of fun in the morning. I'm going to hold it down in the midday for you for the next 3 hours, folks. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? You want to hang out with me in the midday? Because no one has more fun than we do right here in the midday on BF Live. We're going to do our regular stuff. We're going to check out some news. I got some other news for you. The not so serious kind of news stories. We'll tack on a miserable news history moment featuring our friend Bob Levy from back in the Miserable Men days on Sirius Satellite Radio. We're going to do all kind of stuff. I don't know if we're going to have a ladies segment today because, ladies, you didn't submit anything, but shout out to Stacey Allen because she submitted a cool kind of intro for when we do it. So I'm sure now that I put out the word, we're going to have a big ladies segment tomorrow, and we'll show you that kind of opening then. So thank you, Stacey Allen, for that. Thanks for everybody that contributes and helps me out with BF Live. So like I said, let's do it. We're doing it. Come on. We're doing it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching from all over the world. This is BF Live, but I know that it's 12 o'clock right here, high noon on the East Coast of the United States. That's traditionally lunchtime, middle of the day for a lot of people here. So come on, what are you doing? You having a ham sandwich, peanut butter and jelly? Did you bring some shitty leftovers? Let me know what you're doing. Put me in your ear, and we'll get you through your day, your rest of your workday, folks. And one of the people we're going to get you through the rest of your workday with is my bro and yours. He's my friend. He's your friend. He is from the Great White North. He is Sir Bobby Nick of Canada.
Hey, Bobby friend, how's it going, man?
Hi, my friend. How are you doing today on this Thursday? What's good, man?
Not too much. You know what? When you had the music playing,
yes, sir.
It sounded like the volume on your mic was a little low.
I'm gonna check it right now, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm checking it right now.
But yeah, I ain't doing too much. Woke up a little while ago.
Son of a bitch, my volume's down to 23, and I bet I sound a lot better now because
Yeah.
I just. What, Bob? Why does this do this? The background
don't
of
know.
Windows, it automatically put my volume down to 23. I never touch it. Do I have proper modulation now, Roberto?
You sound good to me, yeah.
Fucking A, bro. Well, there you go. The shows go better when you can actually hear the words that are coming out of my mouth right now, buddy. Thank you. That's why I'm so glad you're here, my friend, because I would have had to wait for the chat family to let me know at the chat family check-in. So what's good, man? What'd you get down with yesterday on Bobby Nick, in the Bobby Nick world? Do any good shows? Hanging out?
Wednesday is usually my day off, but I did Jason's show last night.
Okay, yeah. Let's say I'm not known you very much to take a day off of podcasting or whatever. I didn't know that was a thing for you.
It has been recently. It has been.
Well, that's
recently.
good. That's good, buddy, because we talk about it a lot. You do, no matter how much fun this is, no matter what you do. It can't be Christmas every day. You burn out on this shit sometimes, right? Just life in
That's
general.
right.
You know, ain't nothing
That's
wrong
right.
with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
It is fun, but
although I still like, okay, what my day off is like 2 podcasts.
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying, bro. Like, right.
Yeah.
You day off, even when you have a day off, you really don't ever stop doing podcasts. Well, I'm always glad that you come here, my friend. I like talking to you and hanging out. And I know that people enjoy seeing you and talking to you too and hanging out in the middle of the day. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's always fun over here.
Thank
I thought
you,
for
Bert.
sure Scott would be here.
I'm not
He's not
sure.
backstage?
No, he's not backstage. I wish I could say that I was bringing him in, but Scott is not backstage now. But shout out, Scott, if you're watching. Like we just talked about, Bob, sometimes you need to take a break, and I've noticed this pattern out, Scott, that sometimes for whatever reason, personal stuff, or you just have enough, man. And you got to. So, like I said, it can't be Christmas every day. Sometimes you got to go away for it to be maybe a little more exciting again, maybe or something like that. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just thinking out loud, buddy.
Yeah, you never know. Well, I mean, we were talking about it yesterday on Jason's show because of the fact that I brought up the fact that Bobby was on here as his replacement. I made sure that he knew that everything's cool and everything. But,
you said you were going to have fun with that or whatever.
Yeah,
so I
we
didn't
had
know
a little
got
bit of
talked
fun
about
with it.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of fun with it.
But was Scott there when you were doing this, or were you just doing it on air?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Scott was there.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. Okay. So how did he take that? Was it funny? Yeah.
It was funny because he's like, shit, Bobby Fran's already replacing me. Like he kind of came to that conclusion himself. You know, it's like,
like I said, when you have a lifetime friend from kindergarten and you do something and all of a sudden that friend is in your place, I can see anybody having that kind of putting those two things together, Bob. Yeah,
but I mean, he knows. We explained to him that wasn't the case. And, you know,
hell,
Bobby Frank ain't getting rid of him and anything.
Absolutely, and plus, why would I mean? What Bobby said, like 3 words the whole time, right? Like 3 words the whole time he was here yesterday. Nah, but shout out, Bobby. Shout out, buddy. We'll have Bobby on again another time. I kind of surprised him with that yesterday morning, Bob, because like I said, I told him I really never know. You guys, you burn the candle at all the ends on the podcasting, so I never really know till the morning I do these shows and jump in the studio whether you or Scott are going to be here. So, and if that's the case, then I last minute I literally threw that kind of link out to him at the last minute, so I really didn't give him much notice or kind of chance to prepare himself mentally or otherwise. So, but I appreciate him for stopping in a little bit. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
We can't replace the prop master. Can't replace the prop master. And we can't replace the chat family, who has a lot of chats building up in the comments in the chat, buddy. So I think it's that time. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to run the element. Everybody's going to let me know what they're up to as we get down, as I like to say. We're going to get down with the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live Stream Show 171. Let's go. It's Thursday, people.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. That's what we're doing. You're talking amongst yourselves. You're talking to me, and we're going to hang out and keep each other company for the next 3 hours right here on BF Live Stream Show 171. And the way we do it, we start at the top with the Reverend Wild Bill. He says, La Hoya. He was first in here. I see at 8:40 a.m. this morning. How you doing? I'll let a couple Hoyas build up until I play my first one. Good morning, the Reverend Wild Bill. Mandy Diff checks in and says, smoke weed every day. Let's fucking do it and hit that like. Says the lovely Mandy Diff. Reverend Wild Bill, give a shout out from Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff is giving me all mad emojis and shouting out BF Live. Hello, Mandy Diff. Good morning. My friend Spawn checks in and says, yesterday, Mets bats resembled a colony of stillborns. The entire season most definitely comes down to this evening, if they plan on making it to a series. To that, I say, Hoya. Well, my Spawn, my friend, the Hoya's built up. So here we go. Hoya to you, and good luck with that.
I get a Hoya?
I think there's a pretty easy one coming up because next Spawn says, guess the track. And then he says, standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket. It was a sold out show. You know that one, Bobby Nick. Come on, we all know that one.
No, I don't know that one. What is that?
That's a jukebox hero. Got the stars in his eyes.
Shit.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low.
Who's that by? Who's that by?
That's Foreigner.
Foreigner. Okay.
Foreigner. I got you, Spawn.
I'm not the biggest Foreigner fan. I don't know why.
You don't want to know what love is? Something like that?
That's about the only song I do know
really?
of theirs.
I've been waiting for a girl like you. Nothing like that.
That one too. Yeah. I know the really huge hits.
Jukebox Hero. Yeah. Never saw Foreigner, but I dig a couple of their songs. There you go. I got that one. You can't fool me, Spawn. Mandy Div is getting shout out love for Spawn. Matt saying bones up. BF and the Midday Freaks. 666 and bones up to all my Perry Chat family people in here. We had a really fun time last night, Bobby Nick, on Replayables, man. Great energy for a middle of the week show, my friend. A lot of fun.
You had shit. Who did you have on?
We ended up having that guy, Brutal Pain. He's a friend of ours.
Brutal Pain.
Yes, Brutal Pain. Happy birthday once again to our friend Brutal Pain. We know him through the Perry Chat and from the Perry Caraverse universe. Him as well as Chris Abels, Bob Levy, Gina Levy, and many of our other friends are going to be featured in or be in the Wild Western movie when it comes out at the beginning of next year. And he is certainly one of the main people that's going to be in it. And happy birthday to my friend Brutal Pain. Yeah, we hung out with him, and everybody was excited that Shawnee was back because he kind of went through it with the storm last Wednesday and everything, buddy.
Right, yeah.
So
But yeah, Brutal Pain actually showed up on JVX's show last night.
Oh, shout
So I
out!
was
Cool.
like, oh, cool, right on. And he was talking about his birthday and being
Hell
on
yeah,
Replayables, and
yeah, he was.
we
really
talked about a lot of stuff.
Thanks, man. He said that he really enjoyed being on Replayable. He's kind of going through some personal stuff or whatever because of some family domestic situation, and he didn't really have time to like celebrate his birthday separately. So we kind of made the best out of a bad situation. Shout out to the 30 awesome people that want to hang out for the next 3 hours right here on BF Live, where we mix radio, podcasting, bits, segments, fun, and chat family. Thank you, Matt. Bobby says, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bob. Morning, Bob."
Good to see you, buddy.
How you doing, buddy? I love you, buddy, but you're not you can never replace our boy, the prop master. Let's see. Hit the like button. Says Mandy Diff. Spawn says, BF, is there a feasible occasion left by this point of your life that you could convince you to drop a fairly intense hit of paper acid? Spawn, I don't know, but I've only ever really been a weed head all my life. Like, people have accused me because of my energy level or of doing cocaine, but I've never done it. Let's see, I've never done any of that stuff. And based on Scott Fitzpatrick's most recent reaction to acid, Bobby Nick, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
To that. Spawn, I like to say that I'm.
Or no, it wasn't acid. It was mushrooms.
Okay, well, all right.
It was
I guess
the same.
I'm thinking hallucinogenics or something like that. It's like a high that I don't trust or can't control, buddy. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
I just like I like the high I know. Hey, Matt from our friend Bobby. Mrs. Rob the Dog Master Saul checks in and says, "Hey, chat family, happy Thursday morning."
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies.
Good morning, Mrs. Rob the Dog Master Saul. Mar is getting the love. Mar from Mandy Diff. Bobby is getting the love from our friend Matt. Matt is getting love, not Mar, but Matt from Mandy Diff. Spawn says, Bobby, let's do a mini Vegas shakedown this Sunday from the privacy of our own homes. Shake down, take down. You're busted, Spawn. Let's see. Bobby getting the shout out love and the corn from Mandy Diff. Matt is giving love, Mandy, right back to Mandy. Let the party begin. Oh shit, he knows what's up. When oh shit, he knows shit's about to go down for the next 3 hours right here on BF Live. Hey, Mandy from our friend Bobby. Spawn is getting the love from our friend Bobby, as well as Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in and says, hey, Hoya, Mandy Diff, and HIGH. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Spawn Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill also says, Matt Hoya. Spawn says Hoya to the Reverend himself. Josh in Tennessee checks in. How you doing, Josh in Tennessee? And welcome. Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill from our friend Matt. Bobby getting the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya from Mandy Diff. The Rob, the Dog Master Saul. Mister, are you feeling better? Good morning, my Nogas. I love my Nogas. Where's Mr. and Mrs. Rob, the Dog Master Saul? They're here now. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Let's see. I hope you're feeling good. Oh, let me see. Oh,
I was raised by a gay man.
Let's see. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in and says, Josh in Tennessee. Hoya. Matt says PCL for life, and he's having fun with the Perry emojis that are part of being a member right here on BF Live. So thanks for enjoying those. Rob the Dog Master Saul, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Mandy Diff shouts out Chris Abels. Is he here yet? I thought I saw him in Bob's chat earlier. Is he here?
Chris fucking Abels?
The one and only. We had a great time hanging out with Chris Abels last night on the Levy-verse. A lot of great people showed up, a lot of friends old. We made some new friends. They said they're going to come back Saturday. Saturday when? 10 o'clock on the Levy-verse. The Stream Elements bot is running. Johnny Mars checks in and says, Fran the man. How you doing, Johnny Mars? Welcome to the afternoon. The Reverend Wild Bill says...
Chris fucking Abels?
Let's see. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Johnny Mars Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says, can you feel that? And Terry Nee says, I can, in fact, feel that. What's up, Terry Nee, my buddy, everybody, all the great chat family friends coming in here, hanging out for the midday on a Thursday. Mrs. Rob, the Dog Master Saul says, was that Rob Saul with that dog? Yes, with the red rocket. Yes, you see, there's a theme here. Oh shit, says the Reverend Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill also says, Gano to Terry Nee. And to that I say, Gano. Mandy Diff shouts out our friend Terry Nee. Blummel's defense lawyer checking in. Hey, Blummel's. I'm late and gay, but I made it somehow. The subway was horrendous. Well, I'm sorry that you kind of have to deal with that, but I hope that caught the good, timely train. How you doing, Blummels? Blummels defense lawyer Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Mandy Diff is giving all the fish hooks and the love to Blummels defense lawyer. The Turkey Threads Levyverse members merch chat is running. RGB Dunka from Terry Neem. Stream Elements HIGH from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bills. I see we're up to 32 people now. Can we get up to 35? Come on, y'all. Let's hang out for the middle of the day. Let's have some fun. The Stream Elements bot is running my bros link for 100 Proof Podcasting. You could probably check in there tonight with the lovely Liz, his wife, killing with the Ables. And that's when she talks about her favorite true crime podcast or true crime stories. And Chris tries his damnedest unsuccessfully not to interrupt her. So check that out, probably 10-ish tonight, maybe, on 100 Proof Podcasting. You can click that link and get there. I want to thank Rob the Dog Molester Soul for being a new member on BF Live. Thank you very much. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I'll do it tonight, if the timing would work out, because there's not always a lot on Thursday nights, or there's after No Filter, of course, on Thursdays. But I'm considering my next night. I don't know if it'll be tonight for sure or not, but I'm going to run, I think I'm going to do, I'm going to run Windy City Heat, and we're going to have a watch party for the members. So Rob, the Dog Monster Saul, will be able to take part in that when I set up that watch party. Thank you for becoming a member. There is Cyke, my friend Cyke Labs, who will be doing the Cyke Labs content, and he's got some new ones for you folks, so you got to hang out for Cyke Labs content today. You can see it anytime you want by clicking on that link right there. Bill, Hoya, and Gano from Blummel's Defense Lawyer. The Reverend Wild Bill says Terry Dunkison. The Reverend Wild Bill says Blummels, exactly. Blummels says, I'm not the only one that prefers Gano. Oh, I'm not the only one? No, apparently not. Bobby Nick, there's your boy Matt checking in. Tell him, buddy.
Matt, brother. Smoke them if you got them.
They smoke them if they got them. Look who coming in here. Esther coming in here, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Watch yourself, sucker. Go ahead, sucker. Good afternoon, heathens, and Hoya from Aunt Esther herself. HIGH Bobby, Buffalo Bobby Fran from the Reverend Wild Bill. Rob the Dog Mr. Saul says good afternoon to me and to you, Bobby Nick. There you go.
Gano.
Gano. RBW, Reverend Wild Bill, Gano, and Gershon, or something like that. Bobby Nick Rule says Blummel's defense lawyer.
Thank you, Blummels.
Rob the Dog Mr. Saul says Hoya to our friend Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill says Hoya to you, Bobby Nick.
Hoya.
Hoya indeed. Mandy Nick is giving the Captain Nick. Aye, Captain Nick. There you go.
Thank you, Mandy. Good to see you, Mandy.
Mrs. Rob the Dog Mr. Saul says, Sir Bobby Nick, Lord over all of Canada, we bring gifts of maple syrup, poutine, and donaires.
Oh, they knew about donaires. Holy shit. I'm impressed.
Bob, I'm telling you, boy, and you've taught me all about all of these things, about a donaire. I've asked you about all of this stuff we've kind of learned about. Yep. Poutine, donaires. The Reverend Wild Bill says Hoya to Aunt Esther. Waking up is a start, says Blummel's defense lawyer for the day. That's right. You got to start somewhere. Aunt Esther says, Hoya, Reverend Wild Bill, whatever, sucker. Terry Nee, hello, sir, from Blummel's defense lawyer. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Terry Nee, my pleasure also. Matt says, walk in, hashtag walking. He's walking. Yes, indeed. Matt, Scott, he's walking so far, he's walked away from doing shows for a minute, though. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be back. This is Scott's pattern. Blummel's defense lawyer is getting the shout-out love and the peace sign from Terry Nee. What's that? Bite, says Terry Nee. Or bits. Kahuna Nui checks in.
Kahuna.
What's up, brother man? Kahuna Nui. I haven't grilled anything on the grill. I haven't had the opportunity, Kahuna Nui. But thank you for sending me your rub, your dry rub. Let's see. Look who it is, folks. It's Stacy Allen. Here we go.
At least he didn't.
Cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
But yeah, at least he didn't send you his wet rub. Ooh.
Yeah, well, actually, he actually did send me some sauce, but I'm afraid to ask what's in it. That might be wet rub, Bobby Nick. But thank you to my bro Kahuna Nui. I know he likes to grill, and he and his wife, they like to make those kind of spices and things like that. So thank you, Kahuna. Stacy Allen, you sent me a hilarious intro for our newest and latest segment for the ladies. I don't have any submissions, Stacy. So here's what I think we should do. Maybe you and Nerd can get together. You send me some submissions, and then tomorrow we're going to premiere. We'll do the segment, but we're going to premiere your awesome opening that you made. And nice. I take shots in it, Bobby Nick. I don't know. She takes shots at me in it, man. So you're really? I got to take shots of it. Yeah, I don't know, but it's a great intro. Thank you for making me a proper intro for the ladies segment. But that's what I get for doing something nice. I get shots taken. I think I scared Scott away. My bad, LOL, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Well, let's call him out. We'll see if he shows up on that. How you doing, Reverend Wild Bill? The Reverend Wild Bill says, hey, Stacey Allen Hoya. Kahuna says, hey, Bobby, I'm Bobby.
Hey, Kahuna. Good to see you, man.
Bobby. Stacey Allen says Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill. Matt is shouting at Kahuna Nui. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Kahuna Nui, the big Kahuna. Hoya, big K, long time no see. Barnacle Bill checks in and says, Diaper Gang. What's up, BB? Hang out in the midday here for BF Live. We like to mix it up and have fun here. The Stream Elements bots running Cyke Labs. Hey, Matt from Kahuna Nui. 666 Hoya from Cyke Clyde checking in. The twisted mind of Cyke Labs. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I'm up to 6 feet and hanging in there. Cyke 666 from our friend Matt. Talk amongst yourselves, says the Reverend Wild Bill.
Talk amongst yourselves.
The Kahuna Nui says, my favorite, the Reverend Wild Bill. Cyke Clyde Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Cyke Clyde says, Crosby got his 1,600 point, making 500 goals yesterday, and we pulled out a win, down by 1, with 45 seconds left to go. Go Pens! Block a friend, a block a friend, block a friend, a block. How you doing? Just a guest checking in as I look for my next thing that I'm going to hit like this.
BF likes to block people as much as I like giving handies, and the devil's 666.
I don't like anything that much. The most generous Daniel August checks in with a $1.99 super chat, and he says, what's up, BF? Bobby Nick, Hoya chat, tip link not there, BF. Oh, shit. I'm slipping, Daniel August.
Damn.
Oh I'm slipping, man. Hey, Bob. So, I guess you were probably surprised to see that I created the link for this show quite early yesterday, right, buddy?
You did. 100% you did. Way early, because I think you thought things were going to get a little out of hand.
Yes, I do.
On replayables.
I did, buddy, because many times I do replayables on Wednesday night, and it can be challenging to get drink up and smoke up and have fun like we do, and then try to prep a show and be prepared for this show the next day, buddy. So I'm trying to get better at being proactive and being in front of it. So I'm trying to create the show before I get too sloshed up as night is what I'm getting at, buddy. So yeah, so that's a thing. And let me pin that up there for my friends that want to take advantage of that. Thank you very much in advance. I appreciate that, Daniel August, but I appreciate the $1.99, buddy. Thank you very much. And thanks for letting me know that link wasn't up there. So I will take care of pinning that son of a bitch up there now. For all my generous friends, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to pin it up. Thanks, Daniel August, for letting me know that. And thank you for the $1.99 super chat, my friend. Thank you for your contributions, Daniel August. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all of you great people. I got some more great people checking in with some pretty colors that I got to get to, man, with this opening chat family check-in so we can get on with some other fun right here. Let's see what we got going on here. There's a 100 Proof Podcasting link. We got the Diaper Gang. I'm trying to get you up. Here he is. There's the Daniel August chat. Hoya Wild Bill from Cyke Clyde. 666. Matt says right there. Matt from Clyde. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Kahuna Nui, the big Kahuna. Don't let the Rev Bob Levy hear that. PM. Big Kahuna Nui says, hey, Justa, the dang lizard checks in from across the pond. Here we go. BF Live. The world is checking in now. Hi, Dang. Hi, BF. Want to address OJ? First, he says, watch BF or go somewhere else if anything is on. Then he says, BF could have a good show with some guidance. I don't know, Dang Lizard. I mean, what do you think of that? I don't know. You know, OJ does his thing. OJ's hanging out with Bob. I don't know. He says, watch BF Live. So watch BF Live. You want to watch what you want to watch. Don't watch what you don't want to watch. But as far as being, I don't mind it growing my show on the air. I know what I got. So I'm not really bothered by that. And, you know, I don't know how much advice I'm going to take from a filter, a one-trick pony, but there you have it. Thank you, Dang Lizard.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
what do you got to say about that, Roberto?
Well,
sound like you have some thoughts on that.
OJ's good, but I mean, he just kind of popped into like something that was already pretty big. You know?
Yeah, he's riding the whole John wave.
Yeah. So I don't know what does he want you to do? Fucking John coverage?
What do you have? Like the whole John thing is dying. That's all you hear every day. The whole John shit is dying. So
yeah, 100%.
All I know is that I'm not a one-trick pony. My show doesn't totally rely on John content. But thank you for the €5. That looks like the Euro signal this time. The Reverend Wild Bill, just a Hoya. Nah, you're still number one. Bobby Nick, have you heard of the group Stillwater? Stillwater, Bobby Nick.
Sounds familiar, but Stillwater, I don't know.
Stillwater. Let's see. Foreigner rocks the villages. That's funny. There you go. And the whole thing about Foreigner is that I don't think they don't have Lou Graham anymore. He's not touring with them. I think they have none of their original members, Bobby, but much like Chicago, they're still touring.
Yeah, they're still going, yeah.
Let's see. Mandy. Let's see. Getting the love from Spawn. Hoya. Oh, what's up? Bones Up and Hoya Crew from Brian Kowalczyk checking in. Here we go. Foreigner is wildly underrated, says our friend Blummel's defense lawyer. Strong opinions about Foreigner. Brian Kowalczyk, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hey, BK from the Kahuna Nui. Hoya, everyone from Dang Lizard. Thanks for checking in, Dang. Thanks for checking in, buddy. Let's see. Don't forget Loverboy. We've had some Loverboy talk on here. That's a Canadian band, Bobby Nick. What's your take on Loverboy being a Canadian?
Never was a real big fan. Just
really?
I don't know. I don't mind them. Just I don't know. I think they almost seem like a rock version of like a boy band. You know what I mean?
They were like the 80s Nickelback, if you will.
Something like that.
They were like the 80s Nickelback, I will say. Their songs weren't bad. I didn't mind them or whatever, but you know, they had that Canadian tinge to them, that little bit of cheese to it. But I don't mind some Loverboy. Hoya BK from Cyke Clyde. Dang Lizard. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. What's up, Dang from Kahuna Nui. Blummel's defense lawyer says his name is Brutal Pain. LOL. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
look at the guy, right, Bobby?
The two times that I've talked to him, he's talked about, you know, being involved in wrestling before. So yeah.
Yes. I don't fully know his entire background, but yes, he makes many wrestling references, and I think he's kind of still connected to the biz, and he certainly is big enough to be a wrestler. So yeah, the name looks apropos. If you ever see him, he looked like he could inflict some brutal pain on you. Space Chief 75 checks in. Busy around here this morning, but I'm listening, says our friend Space Chief 75. Hoya, you know what? We need a little energy brought to the show, so why don't we do this? Let's do this. Let's play his thing. Let's play his Terry Knee joint. Let me type that in real quick. Type in space, S-P-A, and let's get a jam going on. This is by Terry Knee. This is for Space Chief 75. Let's keep him busy, folks. Have him draw some posters for you or some tattoo art. And look for Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. And let's jam on BF Live on this Thursday. Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. You having a Halloween party? Get him to make a poster for you. Get him to make an invitation for you. How about a one-of-a-kind shirt? Keep them busy, folks. That's right. That's for our bro, Space Chief 75. I know it's created by another famous chat family bro, a favorite, Terry Knee. Thank you, guys. Cyke getting the love from Kahuna Nui. With Mick Jones likely permanently sidelined, our friend Spawn says. No more original Foreigner original. No more original Foreigner originals. You double originaled up there. And that sounds racist. Love that band. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I missed joining in on the JBX feed last night. Saw the link in my DMs this morning. BDL getting the love. Blummel's defense lawyer from Kahuna Nui. Space Chief 75 getting the shout out love from Kahuna Nui. What's up, Spawn from Kahuna Nui? Space G75 giving the love to Spawn. Kahuna. Blummel's defense lawyer says, where is Space Nerd? Good question. I bet if I had videos of guys walking around with flashlights in their pockets, she'd be here right quick. But here we go. Jake Fire checks in. Jake Fire! With the most generous $5 super sticker. How you doing, Jake Fire? Thanks for checking in. Hey, Spawn says Kahuna. Kahuna, hello, sir, from Blummel's defense lawyer. Space Chief 75, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Jake Fire says, Kahuna, what's the status of doing your own show? Jake Fire is a Kahuna fan. He wants to know where you're at. There she is. Testicle Tiger checks in. Hey, Testicle Tiger, thanks for checking in last night. And I hung out a little bit on the replay or the premiere of the old Watermelon stream from Perry Caravella Live. Rob the Dog Master Saul says, I'm feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear that. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Jake Fire, Hoya. The Space Chief 75 says, Reverend Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Testicle Tiger, Hoya. Kahuna Nui says, waiting until late fall to weigh my options. Thanks, Jake Fire. As far as this next podcast coming up. Rob the Dog Mr. Saul said I had a rough start to the morning. I hit a black bear, but was lucky, no damage on a truck, and the bear lived to see another day. Well, damn, I'm glad you both made it. Shit, wow. I want to thank my Stream Elements bot that lets me know that Angry Snowballs has subscribed to BF Live. Welcome to BF Live in the midday. We're going to get to some other fun stuff. Windy City Heat, hell yeah, says Testicle Tiger for the watch party. Mandy, thank you from Blum's defense lawyer. Windy City Heat, hell yeah, that's what she said. Aunt Esther said, Bobby Fran and Bobby Nick. Hello, honey. Hello, suckle. Cyke Clyde says, how about Sid and Gino last night, Blummels? I didn't see anything about Gino last night. I know Gino and Canoe got married and all that stuff. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, it'll last 6 months.
Our friend Deadpool. Thanks. Hey, Deadpool. Welcome. Good afternoon. BF is the only one that doesn't cry like Shawnee or run away like Abel's on replayables. Respect. Much respect, Deadpool. Thank you, buddy. We had a lot of fun last night, and our set looks a little different because Shawnee, I don't know if you heard this, Bobby Nick, but his computer took a little zap, and he had to rebuild all of our elements for our show.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, during the hurricane. Yeah, so...
always back that shit up.
He had to send us out new codes to get into our studio backstage, everything, from the start. So shout out to our friend Shawnee, our producer. I haven't seen that movie yet. I'm excited. Well, hang out. You're a member already, so I'll send you out the link on YouTube, members only. We'll go hang out and we'll watch it one night. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Deadpool Hoya. Hoya from our friend Uncle Jack from Uncle Jack's Shack, who's steadily climbing and building those viewing hours. Uncle Jack Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya Jack. Uncle Jack from Stacy. The Reverend Wild Bill, Uncle Jack. Hey, Deadpool from Kahuna Nui. Cyke is getting the love from Uncle Jack. Jake Fire says, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and contribute to the stream. Let's show some love and support for BF. Thank you, Jake Fire. You're awesome, man. You 34 people are awesome. Come on, I'm going to get through this chat so I can get to the news. We got some fun news and some other stuff to get to. Stacey Allen getting the cherry pie. I gave her one earlier, but I give her a different one here. Since you brought it up, you reminded me. So let's give her, how about this one? Oh. She's my cherry pie. I don't know the rest. Stop. Skol, everybody. Terry Nee says Kahuna was rubbing on BF. Yes, and he sent me some seasoning for my grill too. Stacey Allen says, I'll get some content over to you today. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. The Reverend Wild Bill says, be sure to run Uncle Jack's stream in the background and on mute to get his watch hours up for him. Thank you. There you go for his and help for his monetization. Everybody's looking out for everybody. Barnacle Bill Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Bill me Bill. Kahuna Nui getting the love from Uncle Jack. Hey, Terry Nee. No, BF can rub his own now. I'm out. Stacey Allen's smoke show, said our friend Blummel's defense lawyer.
Yeah.
666 has Testicle Tiger. Ding dong, Mrs. Cyke Clyde checks in and says, Hoya, everyone, happy Thursday. Cyke and I are picking up our new girl chameleon. Oh, we're gonna name her Karma. Hello, how you doing? I got 3 hours to go viewing time till I can apply for monetization.
Wow.
And thanks to all the generous people like Daniel August, he let me know that I forgot to pin my prepaid PayPal options at the top of the chat, but it's there now, folks. Thank you in advance. Ding Dong getting a love from Kahuna Nui. Blocky Buffalo Fran blocked me once. The keyword is once. It was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't do that, Wild Bill.
You heard a friend, a blocking man. He kicks out people with just a hand. Case avocado.
We're going to get into BF Live. Other news.
Buffalo got his brand. Laughing loud, living free. He's got the chat on lock, you see.
Hell yeah, we're going to get into it. We might have to check the National Day calendar today. We'll do Internet Shyt. We're going to check in with the solar death ray guy, who I call the actual real life butthead. We're going to check in with him. And Bob, here she is. Everybody's been waiting for her. It's Nerd. Space Nerd checks in. Good morning, Space Nerd. Space Nerd Hoya. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Bobby Nick?
I definitely can.
Okay, I didn't know. You didn't do your nerd. I was surprised. That's why I thought you couldn't hear
yeah,
me.
shit. Forgot to do the nerd.
Nerd. I was waiting for it.
Nerd. There we go. We got it.
Mahalo, Kahuna Nui from the Big Kahuna. Gano, Reverend Wild Bill from Space Nerd. Live Ween. What was that about? Bobby doesn't say about. Jack, I bet he will clarify soon. What's up, Live Ween? How you doing, buddy? Nerd getting the shout out love from Kahuna Nui. Space Nerd, exactly from Red Wild Bill. Got him, says Testicle Tiger. Hoya Ween from Space Nerd. Tersticle from Space Nerd. Hoya Testicle Tiger from Ding Dong. BF Live Bobby, your show is more. Wow, damn. Thank you. Thank you. You mean I got more than one topic to talk about? Is that what you mean, Space Nerd? How you doing? Hello, Spurg Nerd. How you doing? We can get the love from Kahuna Nui. Spawn says OJ offers next to nothing. He hitched his wagon to established channels and talks a lot of shit. Not a fan, says our fan Spawn. Yep, it's a whatever. It's a one.
It gets old. It gets old quick.
It's old as fuck, really.
I like all those guys, but yeah, I can't watch it anymore because it's like it's just the same shit over and over.
You see the John fatigue happening more and more today, where people cannot even contain that they have John fatigue. There's enough John out there. Yeah. And like I said, the only people that really have any credibility to talk about it is like Bob and Shuley and those guys, because they have a history with him.
Right.
They worked with him. It's about their life. But everyone that does John-related shows are basically just riding the coattails of those people. That's all that is.
That's the way I see it, too.
It's a comet burning out fast, folks, so enjoy it while it's here. Let's see. Howdy Nerd from Live Wing. Space Nerd agrees with Spawn, and she says, Hoya, Spurs Nerd from Uncle Jack. OJ seems to rely on the drama. Exactly. Like, there's so many. And look, and what about our boy Melton, Bobby Nick? Have you seen him? He's quite literally melting down. Did you see My Lost Interest latest video, buddy?
No, I did not. What's going on there?
Here's the sweet irony of Patrick Melton. What all he does is does shows about gossiping about everyone else's personal business and what he thinks he knows, right? Well, it turns out he's going through some personal stuff right now, and guess what he wants? He wants privacy.
Oh, fuck him! How about that?
Could you just respect what I'm going through some hard times right now? You got karma, the sweet kiss of karma. I love it. Howdy Spawn, what up from Live Ween? Blummel's defense lawyer says, if you don't like it, turn the channel. That's right. It's just, don't hate the player, hate the game. Uncle Jerk. Whoa, Uncle Jerk. That didn't seem like too much of a space thing. I think she's just straight calling you a jerk there, Space Nerd. Is Uncle Jack. Space Nerd, Hoya, my friend from Spawn. Hoya Blummel's from Space Nerd. Live Ween, Hoya, my homie. Kahuna, I'm walking tons of dogs. It's a beautiful day. Let's see. Shouldn't be the content. He texts you a lot. That's okay. Air Supply. Oh, I'm all out of love, Terry Ning. Hi, Live Ween from Hoya from Redmond Bill. Loverboy was my first concert with the Hooters.
Really?
Did you dance like the wave on the ocean romance? Come on, the Hooters. Mandy Diff better be prepping for our fishing excursion, says Uncle Jack. Is that a bad thing necessarily? Let's see. Space Nerd is getting the love from Blum's defense lawyer. Ween says, howdy, Wild Bill. I checked in last night here in text chat before Replayable started, but BF deleted it so you could be first. You son of a bitch. I did not do that. It's not Blumels. Great White, says our friend Reverend Wild Bill. Is that your first concert? The Reverend Stacy Allen, thank you. Check Discord for ladies segment today. Stacy Allen.
She got you, BF.
You're gonna make fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it on the fly. We'll do it live. Son of a bitch, Stacy Allen. Fuck it. Yeah, I guess I'm writing it and we're doing it live. God damn it. Here we go.
Eat my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
The station nightclub tragedy, says our friend Spawn. Yeah, Great White that we're talking about.
God,
The fire and all that stuff. Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Testicle Tiger says BP is a professional wrestler. Y'all should ask him about it sometimes. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I thought he was Testicle Tiger, the way he refers to it a lot. And yeah, I'll have to do that sometime. I thought it said BF when she first saw that. I am. Let's see. Space Nerd says, Stacey Allen, thank goodness. I don't know if I sent him anything yesterday. You are on top of it. Blum Defense Lawyer says, I watch a lot of shows and those guys hold you in very high regard. Well, thanks, Blumels. I don't know. I'm getting a mixed message. Dang Lizard says something different. I mean, I'm glad. I don't have no beef with any of them. If people want to watch a filter and go and watch that, but if somebody says something, if anybody's watched BF Live, you know that I will respond when somebody chooses to speak about me. So, yeah, I got no hate for any of these guys. Do what you want to do, but I notice what I notice when people are noticing what they notice. So there you go.
Exactly.
Live Ween says, don't be jealous. It doesn't look well on you. LMFAO, no. I know you're not talking about me, and I definitely know what you're talking about. There you go, folks. See, I got some great activity coming in. I'll see if it doesn't come up on my chat. I will let you know what it is. How many dogs, Live Ween, are you walking today? You got 5, 7? What do you got? Damn, Stacy and Space Nerd, I'm bricked up. Hey, wait a minute. Space Nerd, he was going to skip it today. We can't let that happen. Well, look, y'all ladies are slipping. You're too busy making like a nice intro that kind of takes shots at me for being nice to you guys. That's all I'll say about that. But I didn't get no content, but now I guess we're going to do it. Thanks, BF. You got it, buddy. Space Nerd is all bricked up. Spawn says, the Red Wild Bill, we played a chilling clip of that fire recently in the lounge. Did you cover that, Bobby, Nick?
We did, yeah. Spawn actually requested it. He used one of his dollars to it. And yeah, man. Oh, that fire is hard to watch, and I mean, real time. It happens so fast.
That's what my understanding of it. There's people that didn't even have time to run out of the building.
No, and there was people blocking shit and shit like that, so it's like, what the fuck?
And Bob, I used to go to those rock clubs where I couldn't even put my hand above my head to clap because we were so close, pinned in so close, buddy. I would have to pick one arm up like this, and I would pick one arm up like this if I wanted to do this, buddy, because you couldn't even, you had no wingspan. So that's all I thought about when I heard about that fire, I always dreaded that, being stuck in those situations.
Yeah.
No way. I will send him more to keep his supply solid. Indeed. Three nerd, Lil Tone opted to stay on the couch. He turns sideways, licks his lips, and when he doesn't want to walk for hours. They're talking about the dogs, three old dogs. Live Ween, who is really walking who? I'm partial to the llama. Ween, my favorite is the mollusk. All right, we're going to get on to some other stuff here because the chat is really building up. So I'm going to make sure there's no super chats, and we got to get on some news and some other fun stuff here on BF Live. Because I see Donna G checking in, popping in to say, hoy and have a great day, Bobby Fran. Thank you to the lovely Donna G. How you doing, girl? In this midday, you get one. You get the digital kiss. I'm going to scan through. I'm going to go to the bottom here because we got to push this news desk over, and we got to, let's see. I like this one. I see Uncle Jack says John fatigue is real.
All right, yeah.
It's one lane. It's one good lane. If you enjoy it, but just know that it's going to end. Big lovely Kate Rio checks in. How you doing, Kate? So glad to see you in my chats during the day and on Replayables last night. How you doing? Say hello to John. John fatigue is real. We got that one. I like that we are normally mostly stuttering John free. Yeah. Mighty Horse checks in and says John is an energy vampire. I haven't bothered tuning in to the Orange, says Testicle Tiger. Hoya Kate from Space Nerd. Kate Rio says, we need more of the raid and less John. It's definitely exhausting. So enjoy. Enjoy the comment while it's on it. If you like that stuff and you feed on it, enjoy it. Enjoy it because it's over there. Enjoy that. And Daniel August, thank you for not only reminding me that I didn't put up my pin chat, but thank you for giving me $20, man. I appreciate you, Daniel August, man. You really helped me continue doing what I'm doing. Hey, Kate Rio from Stacey Allen. Space Nerds getting love. We got to get through these. Donna, everybody's checking in. You guys are awesome. The activity is filling up in here in the BF Live chat family check-in, Bobby Nick. But we got to get over there.
Yeah.
Let's go. BO, what's this? All kind of stuff. You guys are awesome. I would love to read everyone, but let's go. Let's get on it. Ooh. I like this. Agreed, Stacy. He is exhausting. Let's see. Cyke, the last one says, I'm with Les John. Rico wasn't my favorite back then. Miserable Men was, like me and Bobby Nick have talked about. I like BS, but bring back Miserable Men, Dan.
Yeah. I wish they'd do it already. Fuck.
That's the biggest thing I like about Cyke Clyde bringing the Miserable Men segments back here for BF Live, because we're kind of reminding these guys. I really like Cyke Clyde when we kind of did them. You played the clips on the show and they were going to do like the spelling game, and it reminded Bob and shit of the funny shit that they did back in the day, Bobby Nick. And I said maybe this will encourage them to kind of remember what used to be funny about the Miserable Men and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But we love those guys. We love everything they do, and those guys own that. You know, like I said, they had the relationship with John. This is part of their life. They're not jumping onto somebody else's story and writing it out. And all of the comedy and the parodies and the screenshots and all the funny stuff they make from it are brilliant. But anybody else is just kind of spinning their wheels. And with that, we're going to end the opening chat family check-in and get on to the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. But that was the opening chat family check-in. Come on, folks.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
You guys are awesome. I love the energy. I love everything that's going on now. I love the support. So thank you guys. I'll take my 36, 37 people over Steven Singer's 300 and some people any day. I like OG stuff. Let's go. Come on.
There you go.
We got some great stuff from Cyke Labs coming up, but we got to do the news first. You are really one of the only ones that are doing original content at this point. Thank you, Blummel's defense lawyer. I'm very proud of that. That's my goal. I want to do as much kind of just original, fun content that we can just have fun with and not be ragging on anybody. Just fun shit. Let's go. Thank you for the compliments. We know why we're here. We know why we do what we do every day right here on BF Live, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. And one of the next things that we do, I got some stories I got to share with you. So I'm going to run my element. Bobby Nick is going to help me push my news desk over here, and we're going to do the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news. Let's get into it, folks. That's right. Let's do it. And let's get into it. All right. And let's continue with the BF Live other news or not so serious news. I got a couple for you, Bob. This is a fun story. Easy enough story. It's it's Halloween time of the year. And we really respect our police and law enforcement. And I'm glad this is a fun story about the police. It says Ohio officer attacked by a giant inflatable pumpkin, Bobby Nick. So check it out. You can kind of see it in the cop's window cam, his car cam, that there's apparently on a windy day, this kind of thing, this lawn thing got away. I'll read about it and then I'll run the video for you. It says an Ohio police officer attempting to wrangle a runaway inflatable pumpkin in the middle of a residential road was attacked by the decoration and ended up engulfed. They ran him over. So his fellow cops had fun with this, Bob.
Oh, I bet you.
It says a dashboard camera video shared by the Bay Village Police Department shows an officer arriving at the scene near Wolf Road and Sadler Road to find the runaway pumpkin in the middle of the road. The video shows the officer attempt to move the pumpkin, but instead ends up engulfed by a giant inflatable. The department joked that the officer was attacked by a Halloween display. Luckily, no officers or pumpkins were harmed during the event, the Post said. Once backup officers arrived, the pumpkin was returned to the homeowner. So here it is, Bob. I'll run you the car video, and I'm just imagining all his boys watching this back in the station on the camera and the comments he was going to get. But here he goes. Here's the officer gets attacked by a pumpkin. Right here on BF Live, other news.
As reported, we have an inflatable pumpkin black. I'll be out.
That's a big ass pumpkin.
No, look at that, bro. Like if I was a cop, I'd be like, okay, I can swing this call. I'll do this. You know,
Yeah.
No problem, right? I mean, the fucking minute he got out and touched it, bro, it like just ran his ass over, like came for the car and everything. But can you imagine being stuck in traffic and looking up there like, what is that? What is in the fucking road?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll scan through it a little bit because it's just various shots of him trying to wrangle it. Now look, his partner's not even there yet. Space Nerd thinks it's funny. There you go. Let's see. You don't see this on Cops, right? There's this boy. He just pulled up. Now 2 of them are going to do it. They're going to take care of this shit.
Oh, shit.
Look, he's going to look. The fucking thing's following him. That thing is huge, bro. That is it's almost blocking up the entire road.
Yeah, Jesus.
Like the entire road for real.
Yeah.
So I'll scan through a little bit because it takes them like to the very end of the video before they finally push it off, Bobby Nick. Here it goes right here, buddy. There you go. They did it. Our heroes.
Maybe not.
Our
Just
police
push it
heroes
off to
right
the
there
side, yeah.
in action on BF Live. That's my first story.
Damn.
Let's see. Psych says, I love Mike Morse now, but it took Leonard for me to see his full goal. That's funny. Boneload's our bro checking in from the West Coast. He's our co-host on Sports Heads. He's checking in. He said had to call for backup. Yep.
That's right.
Cyke Lenny hates Mike so much that I'm curious if Cyke said that Lenny's supposed to show up again on a Miserable Men show, Bobby Nick. But
yeah,
we should take bets on how long that'll last before he either cusses out Mike or threatens to leave the show.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't seen Lenny in a long time. Holy shit.
Cyke agreed. Leonard does not like Mike Morse. Let's see. How could you hate him? We don't hate him. Let's see. We hate how he doesn't play along. We hate how he doesn't play along. That's all we hate about him.
Yeah.
Let's see. In my next story, Bobby Nick, this story is about the what is there. They give awards out apparently for the best gas station in America. Who knew that was a thing? Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. And look at this thing, man. Look at these pictures, brother.
Oh.
So apparently this company does a survey. They go around analyzing or measuring the best gas station. It says this gas station restroom was voted the best in America. It says the people have spoken and awarded a gas station in Salt Lake City, Utah with the title of America's Best Bathroom. An annual online contest put on by the cleaning company Cintas. They do like textiles. They do like rags and all that stuff. Bobby Nick, I don't know if you're familiar with that company, Cintas. They're like a linen company or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It says the restrooms at Maverick service station located near Salt Lake City, Utah International Airport is designed with soothing earth tones and murals of snow-covered mountains. As you take a shit. Maverick is a chain with hundreds of locations across 12 western states, but the majority are located in Utah, according to its website. Travelers voted on the top 10 nominations for Best Restroom this past summer based on cleanliness, visual appeal, innovation, functionality, and unique design elements. The winner was announced on Tuesday, and the other top contestants were like in Kentucky, Indiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, Texas, Washington, California, Tennessee, and one in Maryland. So they kind of went all over the place, Bobby Nick, judging the best. Can you imagine if you had this job, buddy?
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
You have to just go analyze them, see how clean it is, if there's like shit stains on her, if they have enough toilet paper in there and everything. But apparently, if you're traveling and you're interested in some of the best bathrooms out there, because some of these they can be hellholes in there when you walk into them. But this Maverick Service Center in Salt Lake City, Utah, is apparently the winner for the best gas station restroom in America. There you go. Everybody's got to have goals in life, I guess. Well, Bobby Nick, I know that you we kind of just sit around in our casual clothes a lot of time. We like to be very casual doing these shows, right? I got my loose sweatpants on, right? You got nothing on right now from the waist down, right?
Yeah, no, nothing at all.
Well, it's all about comfort nowadays, Bob. And in my next story, this next story is about comfort too, buddy. This is about Crocs. Those funny shoes, those comfortable shoes that everybody's wearing now. You're familiar with those, right?
Oh, yeah.
My daughter has them. They're kind of more of that generation thing for me. I don't own a pair of Crocs, Bobby, and I don't
never
intend to
have
own a pair, buddy.
No, neither do I.
But she has SpongeBob theme ones. They have all the little fobs or the little things that you can put on the Crocs. Well, now, if that's not enough, Crocs is making shoes for your dog.
Oh, Christ.
That's right. It says, who says humans should have all the fun when it comes to fashionably questionable footwear? Crocs has introduced a new line of products for dogs, designed in partnership with pet retailer Bark to introduce a line of the foam booties for dogs and we suppose cats if you're especially brave. Pet Crocs will sell for $50 or $65 if you preferred a line set. They'll only be available for a limited time and sold on the Crocs website as well as select Crocs retail stores. It's not just pets who are getting Crocs, though. They'll be sold alongside matching sets for humans, Bob. So if Live Ween wants to walk dogs, and if he wants to have Crocs and match, they can all match if they want to, buddy.
Jesus, what the fuck?
It says, so you can coordinate your outfit with Fido. You'll have a choice of 2 colors, green slime or pink dragon fruit. Oh, and did we mention that they glow in the dark?
Oh, my God.
It says Crocs might be mocked by some, but they're a red-hot brand these days and have been since the pandemic. People are dressing more casually than ever since the pandemic, even at work, which has resulted in strong growth at the company. In its most recent quarterly earnings statement, the company reported revenues, Bobby, of $1.1 billion, a 3.6% increase, and it raised its full year of guidance. So they're still selling big.
Wow.
So for as much as we might be of another generation, or maybe we're not as casual and we won't think we ever have them, Bob, there's a big market out there, and now you can get them for your dogs or your cats too. That's the.
No, I couldn't ever get into them. I don't understand people who do.
Hey, Peter, I see Peter Scott Parker's checked in today. Howdy, PSP.
Peter.
Live, we getting the love right back from PSP. Space Nerd says, I'm a citizen of a sovereign nation of Slowjamastine. No Crocs allowed. Well, that's my whole thing about Crocs is I don't want to be like walking around with people in Crocs and they're always like walking out of their shoes, or you got to be somewhere. I don't know. It's just not my thing. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Obviously, they're selling billions of dollars worth, so somebody's buying this stuff. Hoya PSP from Space Nerd. Fashionably questionable footwear, says Juggler Jen. Jen, at your current altitude, it's too late for a pilot, says PSP. Hoya says, my sister Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? Shout out to my brother Rick. I think they might be hanging out today. That's what she said, says Blummels. Space Nerd getting the love from PSP. Jake Fire says, I think Crocs for dogs will be great. Walking your dog on a hot day, the concrete burns the bottom of the dog's paws. It will be beneficial to them. Jake Fire, you're right. I understand that there are certain breeds of dogs that cannot take. They have that very sensitive to the heat, Bob, and their paws will actually burn up quite quickly. Not every dog's paws are as hardy as others' dogs. Yeah, so I understand that's a thing. PSP, you sound great, brother. I get it. Sound great, Mr. Audio. How am I doing, PSP? Sibilance, 1, 2. Testicles, 1, 2. Let me know how you sound. I sound. Uncle Jack says, thank you. I was worried that my gain was too high. Coming in a little high pitchy there, PSP. Kate Rhea says, I hate admitting that the fleece line Crocs are comfy, but they are. That's okay, Kate Rhea. We know somebody has to be buying them, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And Bobby, I don't know. I say all these kind of things for women. Women get a pass on most kind of fashion things for me.
Yeah,
buddy.
That's true. That's true. It's you're gay when you're a guy and you wear that kind of stuff.
Exactly. That's what we're really talking about, Kate Rio. That's what we're really talking about. All right. I have one more regular story in the BF Live other news or not so serious news before we get on to our miserable news history moment. And we got a good one for you today, folks. Bob Levy reading the news from back in the miserable men days on Sirius Satellite Radio. But let's do this next story and then we'll get on to that. In my final normal story, and this is also kind of related to Bob and maybe a lot of you too, because we're going to talk about the full moon, Bob. In this one, it says, The year.
Ooh.
You got me on that one. Big moon. Let's say ooh.
Ooh, it's bigger. Nice.
There you go. The year's biggest, brightest supermoon rises this week. Here's the best time to see it. It's at its most brilliant. The third supermoon of the year will rise this week. It says the biggest and brightest supermoon of the year is rising this week. NASA says the moon will appear full from Tuesday evening through Friday morning, so you have plenty of time to take it in. So what it is that this is when the moon is not only a full moon, but the moon is the closest it will be seasonally to the Earth, Bob, is what I understand about this supermoon. It's what makes a supermoon. It's when the moon is in close proximity and it's at its fullest. So
yeah.
It says, however, there's a small window between Wednesday evening and Thursday morning when the moon will be closest to the Earth, appearing most brilliant. Unlike constellations and meteor showers, the supermoon is easily visible from almost any location on Earth. It's something that people can see even if they live in the city. It's really easy to observe. You don't need special equipment, says Jennifer L. Hoffman, director of the Chamberlain Observatory, told Business Insider. The term supermoon refers to when a full moon or new moon occurs at the same time as the moon's closest approach to the Earth, and that's called the perigee. See, I always say, you might learn something before you're done.
Yeah.
Here on BF Live, so that's the perigee. There you go. So it's the fullest moon at its closest location to the Earth. It's the perigee. It's the supermoon. It's happening now.
Yeah, you know, I remember being a kid. I don't remember hearing about this type of stuff, like supermoons and blood moons and shit like that.
Yeah.
Is this a new phenomenon?
No, I believe full moons and supermoons have been around for a while, Bobby Nick. And I think the only place you really heard about these before was if you...
Well, I know full moons for sure.
Or your weather reports, maybe.
Maybe I didn't watch the Weather Channel enough. Fuck.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I didn't hear about all this stuff. I heard about the solar eclipses and lunar eclipses and stuff like that, but not the supermoons or the blood moons and all this kind of shit. You know,
people still wear crops. It's amazing. I don't understand crops. No, we're talking about crops, not crops. Popkey checked in and said, "Hey, nerd. Hey, Popkey, you snuck in here." Oh, really? Is that the... Wait, come on now. PSP. Look at this shit, bro. BF, you sound good, but not as good as Bobby the Voice Nick. Just because he's got that showing me up with that new mic now there, Peter Guy Parker. How you doing, man?
Sorry, Bobby friend.
I know. You got the
everybody's ass in the
golden tones, buddy. Let's see. We have... It's been since the dawn of time, Bobby, says Space Nerd.
I mean, I figured as much, but I mean, like, I just don't remember hearing about them. Like, you know.
Right, unless you were a science geek or you kind of paid extra attention to the weather when they were talking about moon cycles, which who the hell did, right? You know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I thought that maybe it's like a newer thing for people to talk about, but I obviously it's been around for a long time. The moon is...
I think it's sort of like everything else, Bobby Nick. It's the information age we live in now, buddy. The 24-hour cycle where everything is information, everything is news.
Because I think I started hearing about that kind of shit back in like 2003 when I first got the internet.
There you go.
Yeah.
One for the internet, you wouldn't know shit about the blood moon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, it's not new, Bobby Nick. The moon has been around longer than Bob Levy.
Well, obviously.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I didn't say it. Uncle Jack said that shit. Popkey says, I'm starting to GoFundMe to buy Bobby Nick a green screen. Bobby Nick, didn't you fuck around with a green screen for a minute, or have you always done this?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I've just done the virtual background without the green screen.
Got to figure out how to get a green screen behind your chair, right, bud?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's my obstacle.
Well, bro, I don't know how close you are to a wall, but you can literally like thumbtack it to the wall. But
yeah, but I don't know. Like, it would reach like my head, you know, like just below my head.
Yeah, you do have lineup issues because then you got to adjust your camera or your computer to the green screen and all that stuff. So, yeah, it will change your setup. He doesn't say a boot. Brian Kowalczyk says friends don't let friends wear Crocs. Uncle Jack, he doesn't say a boot. Saying a boot says by the piece of guy Parker. Uncle Jack is laughing. They have Crocs they have Crocs for everything now, girl. But I mean, if you got a pair of Crocs, aren't they kind of all the same, just like kind of different colors or whatever? I don't know. Hoya Matt from Space Nerd. Duke of the Dabbleverse, Chris Popke says the moon is an alien space station and may or may not be made of cheese.
That is true. That is true.
You gotta. Popke hitting us with the real shit. Yeah, Happy Gosling checks in. He says a boot. Boot. He says a boot. Whoop. I'm accidentally hitting my Bluetooth thing. There we go. Accidentally turning my shit on and off. How you doing, Happy Gosling? Thanks for checking in. We're in the middle of the BF Live other news or not so serious news, but I'm about to play our miserable news history moment. We're going to take you back in the days of Sirius Satellite Radio and the Miserable Man back to 2008, and Bob's going to attempt to read the news for you. The Duke of the Dog Digverse, my man from Uncle Jack. Crocs for work don't have holes. Hoya from Space Nerd from Matt. Stacey Allen says Shawnee wore his dress Crocs to DabbleCon. I didn't look down, Stacey Allen. I didn't look down. Shawnee pulled it off. You guys are more observant than me. I didn't get into somebody's footwear. I didn't really notice. But still, Hoya, I lost my mind and I don't know where to find it. All right, Juggalette Jan. Well, maybe you'll find it with the miserable news history moment. All right, folks, and part of the fun of the miserable news history moment is we take you back and listen to a classic news segment from February 10th, 2008, this one will be. And part of the fun of this segment is that whenever you hear Bob speak a word or mispronounce a word, you type it in the chat whatever way you thought he was saying it. As we go on with the miserable news history moment right here, compliments of Cyke Labs. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for providing this for BF Live's miserable news history moment right here. Well, it would help if I shared it with you, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Oh, thank you, Bob. I almost did it, buddy. I almost did it. I turned to the screen, there wasn't shit there. Here we go, buddy.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America. It's time once again for the nation's favorite broadcast, The Miserable Men News, with your anchorman, the Reverend Bob Levy.
Good evening. Bob's News. Here's a few stories. New Thai government takes office. Thailand made an uneasy return to the electric government Wednesday as cabinet packed with politicians of unsavory reputations tied to ousted Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra was sworn in by the king. Prime Minister Samak said the reverse led a lineup criticized by the media and the public as unqualified, unsuitable, and talented by allegations of corruption.
Allegations, folks. Hey, this is going to be another one, Bob. I can't type them fast enough. G-A-T-I-O-N-S. Allegations. Let's keep going. Here we go.
The new cabinet includes an attorney minister accused of subverting justice and the deputy prime minister who was Thailand's first high-profile politician to be banned from office. Defections
He's doing too well. He's doing too well. Don't worry.
Defections hit pro-Musharraf Party, Islamic State, Pakistan. A wave of deflections from Pakistan's ruling party ahead of parliamentary elections is compounding the woes of Pervez Musharraf at a time of rampant Islamic militancy, soaring food prices, and anger over U.S.-backed president maneuvering to prolong his 8 years' power. Most analysts expect the party of former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto to win the most seats.
That was Benazir Bhutto. Benazir Bhutto.
Profiting from a sympathy vote over December 27th assassination assassination, while a party led by an ex-premier
He's going to die during one of these, isn't he?
He's going to freeze up.
Well in the cities. And that's the news.
All right. Good
Holy
job.
moly, was it?
What the fuck did he say?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Clyde. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for providing that miserable news history moment. And that was from February 10th, the year 2008, from the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio, folks. And with that, that is the end of the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Other News. Let's get on some other fun stuff here because the day's nowhere near over right here on BF Live Stream Show 171. Hell yeah, folks. This is what we do here on BF Live. Have fun with it. Turn off this, and I forgot to turn off my little ticky ticker in the background, Bob. So I'll do that right quick as we get on some other fun stuff here. Let's read a couple of these comments. What's up, my friend?
Bobby friend.
Yes,
Somebody thinks they busted me yesterday saying a boot.
Oh, did they? Well, you always say if you can provide tape, you always throw that challenge out there.
Yeah.
Who's got tape on you? Anybody got
it? I forget who it was, but I put it back. I put it in the back. If you want to bring it up.
Oh, I do. Okay, I have it. Okay, let's see if it really is. Did someone actually catch Bobby Nick, my Canadian friend, who says he never says a boot? You will never catch him saying a boot. Let's see what this says on this video, Bob. I'll add it to the stage and you run it, buddy.
Fucking God. And then we got a soulless fucking stone stepper.
Yeah, what was she saying? She said all that shit about you for? I'm saying no. I'm saying no.
You didn't say no. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it, buddy.
Yeah, let's try that again.
All right.
Yeah, what was she saying? She said all that shit about you for?
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, one more time.
Yeah. All right, I got to cut you.
Fucking God. And then we got a soulless fucking stone stepper.
Yeah, what was she saying? She said all that shit about you for?
Ooh, it's a little close, Bob. It's a little close, buddy.
It's close. It's close, but not quite. That's the thing. I admit that I do a variation of a boot, but it's not a boot. It's not a boot. It's very close.
It is very. I heard a little of a bout in there, Bob. That's why I even qualified it by saying it didn't sound like a boot. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Hey, Space. I mean, you want to answer this for Space Nerd?
Bobby, did you send Bobby Nick the Elvira link? Yes. Thank you very much. I spent hours the other night watching that. I love me some old Elvira movies.
Whoa.
The way she puts her shit in there.
Now Live Ween has his own sound drop. I put it in the back. Bobby Nick 2024. Not that back, you knucklehead. Space Nerd says Blumels. Elvira has a movie macabre on YouTube from Shout TV I've been enjoying.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
It's really good, yeah.
Yes, I did. I do what I'm asked. Angry Snowball shows up and says, I sing the Stacey Allen part of the Cherry Pie song. My girlfriend wants to know who the hell Stacey Allen is. What do I tell her? You tell her.
She's my cherry pie.
That's what you tell her.
I can't really sing this song.
Good luck at $5. Who the fuck is Stacey Allen? That's funny. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Angry Snowball? Thanks for checking Snowballs. Happy Gosling says, yeah, I don't think he said it. A boot sounded more like. It is close. Happy Gosling does admit it is close as well.
Yeah. It's close. I will give people that. It's close, but it's not quite a boot.
Blummel's defense lawyer says, as long as the boot is a steel toe boot, another win for the toe. Soulless fucking stone stepper. Hashtag says our friend Live Ween. Happy Gosling says, you're allowed to say about Bobby. Don't worry. Well, Bobby Nick prides himself on trying not to be so Canadian and not. He's like, I don't go for all those stereotypes. So,
well, you know what? That's the thing, though. No Canadian says a boot. It's like it's almost there, but it's not quite. It's not quite there.
I think some of you are loose talking, like kind of maybe if you got Southern or rednecky. I think I've heard some of boots come out of some people. I don't know. Maybe it's just watching. Might be watching like South Park. Maybe. I don't know.
That's the thing. You know, there's a lot of people who like to play into the stereo. Even Canadians themselves play into it. So they'll actually say a boot.
You see what you're doing, folks? You're getting him worked up. Let's see. Uncle Jack says, Live Ween, I sure do. Thanks for Pete Scott Parker. Let's see. Isn't it amazing, Bobby, talking about the link?
It really, Yeah, it really is. It's like Elvira all the time. Fucking awesome.
Bobby says you said a boot about 4 times today.
Yeah, shut up, Bobby.
Let's see. Our friend Plummet Defense Lawyer says, ruh-roh. Angry Snowball says, Stacey Allen, woo, thank you. Uncle Jack says, someone clip Bobby Nick explaining how he doesn't say a boot while he says it 3 more times. Thank you very much. Here comes the stone step. There's nothing wrong with a boot. Come out of the boot closet, sir. Hoy, everyone, just stopping by to say hi, says Tiffany Washington checking in.
Tiff, how's it going? Good to see
Tiffany
you.
Washington. Turf Nerd getting the love from Space Nerd. What is a soulless stone stepper? Bobby Nick getting the laughs from Blummel's Defense Lawyer. Having fun with you. Hey, Jen. Hello, Tiffany from Happy Gosling. Hey, Nerd from Tiffany Washington. Stacey Allen says, yet he has the Canadian flag and a huge Canadian band behind him.
Well, that's right. That's right. But we do not say a boot.
Look, Stacey, you know Bobby Nick doesn't subscribe to all things Canadian. He's not the perfect Canadian. We've talked about hockey. We've talked about Rush. We've talked about how Bobby's a different Canadian. He doesn't say a boot. Let's see. Space Nerd. Speaking of Gojira, have you heard of Gojira? Hi, Happy from Tiffany Washington. Blum's Defense Lawyer, the band. Bobby's getting the shout out love and the laugh from our friend Happy Gosling. A boot is the best Nirvana song. I heard Bobby Nick singing it after the pee break. Hey, Happy.
A boot.
About a girl, about a boot. Yes, ma'am. Tiffany getting the love from Live Ween. Even though they're French, I still appreciate them. Let's see. What do you? Oh, do you talk about Molson Triple X though? Don't get him started on a Canadian beer either. Don't do it. I told you.
Molson is good. I don't know about Triple X though. I don't know.
I'm so Canadian, says Angry Snowballs, that the salmon run upstream through my pool every year. All right, and the pool is filled with maple syrup. Well, Bobby Nick, you know what time it is, my friend? It is 1:30 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, and you know what that means. That means we are exactly halfway through 3 hours of live original content that I do here every day, 12 to 3 East on BF Live. So, buddy, why don't we do this? Why don't we take a piss break, and when we come back from a 2.5-minute piss break, how about we get into some original Cyke Labs content? How about if I dig in my Discord, and we'll do some For the Ladies content, and I will show you the new opener that Stacey Allen made for me. All of that and more right after the piss break. But right now, I'll see you in 2.5 minutes, because right now, folks, I need to take a piss break. So maybe you need one too. Grab a beverage, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them nobody has more fun than we do right here in the afternoons on BF Live. I'll see you on the other side of this piss break in 2.5 minutes for more fun after this. See you, folks, in 2.5 minutes right here on BF Live, Stream Show 171.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee. yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
That's right. And we're back from PP touching. Well, at least I am. Maybe Bob. Oh, that Bobby Nick is back from touching his PP too. And we are back for the second half of BF Live Stream Show 171, people. Thanks for joining here. I hope you hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe, BF Live, if you can, on your way in and your way out, wherever you're watching. And that could be on BF Live on YouTube or on Rumble or on Facebook. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the general super chats and everything today. I love and appreciate all you guys. Like my chat family. All right, so let's get into this. Love Electra. Yes, that is a DJ Electra singing that piss break. All right, we're going to get into it. I see what Stacy has put in my box, so to speak. All right. Statistical Tiger checked in and says, all I know is that I have a friend in Saskatchewan and has to plug in his car into a heater so the engine doesn't die during the winter. Wow.
That's right. That's you got to do that. You got to fucking do that a lot here in Canada.
There you go. So Bobby letting you know that. All right. Well, why don't we get into it, Bobby Nick? Because we got some fun to get into. We're gonna fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live. We're gonna do the for the ladies segment with the kind of new intro. But first, we always got to do what we like to do. And it is time for Bobby Nick. You know what the time it's for.
Psych.
Right.
Psych.
Hell yeah, this is the Cyke Labs Content segment. I'm proud to say BF Live is the home of Cyke Labs Content segment, but I will advise you to click on the Cyke Labs YouTube link that is constantly running throughout the entirety of the show. It's in the chat. You click on it, you go there, you subscribe. It's absolutely free. Go over there at your leisure and watch some of these longer videos that are 10, 13 minutes long or more, and you can relive or kind of learn for the first time some of the cool stuff that went on in the Miserable Men days. But right now, we're going to do Cyke Labs right here on BF Live. And I'm going to show you some pieces that from back, from a day or two ago. And then I'll show you the latest, greatest piece from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs coming right up. So let's get into it, folks. Cyke Labs, it's a lot of fun. Talented people. Let's share it. This is Reverend Chichu Levy from Cyke Labs.
En la bata, en la bata, yo estoy en toro, hice la mamá, ella teme un pedevito, hice la mamá, yo estoy en toro, yo estoy en la bata, yo estoy en toro, ven un termero, hice la mamá y ella,
we should try to get Bob to say this for real.
Hice la mamá, en la bata, viene el toro, ella tiene un tenerito, ella te la veo ahí.
The laugh. Chichu Levy. He's the devil. No hockey. Not right now. Let's see. Chichu Levy. He's the devil. He's walking down the street from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Let's see. Break it down. PP. Don't be coy. Stay through WBF Live. You're a continuing inspiration for us, baby host. I touch my PP. Unfortunately, I don't want anyone else. When I think about you, I touch my PP and myself. All right, let's continue on with the Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live. Let's see. I showed you that one yesterday. That's not a bad one. Let's do this. How about this? Let's do Country Bob. How about some Country Bob as a big boy? Country Bob Levy identifying different items. How about this? On BF Live. Here we go.
I don't know who the hell that is.
What do you call this?
A buggy. Coats. Out the but
Coca-Cola, of course.
Tennis shoes.
Not sneakers. Tennis shoes.
Right. A remote. Oh, Matthew. Pecans or pecans. They're from Georgia. You'd probably go and be.
What do you call these?
Rituals.
Britches, not pants.
Yeah.
Not slacks or trousers, breeches.
Kind of National Geographic animal is that?
That is the most Bob thing I would hear him say, because Bob would say, like, what is that?
This is Hillbilly Bob.
I know.
I don't know. Is that a bee or a hornet?
Like they light up the back of them. Like,
Oh, a lightning bolt.
Oh, lightning bolt, not a firefly.
I thought that was a steamer on the back of it.
what do you call the person married to your grandma? It's like an older gentleman.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Anyway, what do you call?
Oh, the Papa.
Brian Kowalczyk. It's not the girls segment. We're getting to it. Keep it in your pants, Sundance. We're getting to it there, buddy. First, we're doing this. We're doing some Cyke Labs content right here, and I do have some more Cyke Labs content, but I need to take care of my sponsors, so I'll have more Cyke Labs content following these commercial messages right here on BF Live.
Hey, this man needs help. His baby mama put him out and he ain't got no furniture. Let him have it. Boss lady, this man needs a bed and all he can afford is $69 a month. How you gonna get another one without a bed? Come on, baby. This man needs a TV for his bedroom. All he can afford is $59 a month.
Joey gonna float on one of these when the storm comes?
73 inches, baby.
Yeah.
Boss lady, this man needs air conditioning. It's hot on the street and he only can pay $49 a month. I'll cool him down, baby. No money down, no credit check, all the time.
Caller. And now back to more Cyke Labs content. Right here on BF
Only $49 a month.
Oh my goodness. You can see, I'm gonna see Joey doing that. He's gonna float down the river on one of those, rather than a door, he's gonna float down on one of them.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, let's see. Our friend, the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, like having a lot of fun with Chichu. A little too much fun, some people might say, but it is fun here for Cyke Labs content on BF Live. This is BF Chichu. I'm in my pretty dress, y'all. Don't be jealous. It's me in my pretty dress.
Look, the ando buftando nukta on the correpele se me vepe le hachati avango la y te vepe me le hate como patiera y esperando que allí y no se pone correpe people esperando.
What is it? The way that head looks like stuffed in the body with the wig, Bob. This one is like a little disturbing.
Loca, que pasa. Voy a votarte para si te torai ruta. Para ver si te cuento por acá.
This might be the one thing I don't look right on, Bob. You always talk about how I look good on these things. I don't know about Chichu.
Still kind of cute there.
There you go. There's BF Chang in my pretty dress.
Something about that long blonde hair
Something
gets
doing
me
for
every
you,
time.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. Dream Man's checking in. He says, "Hey, Bobby, I'm surprised you and Bobby are up so early because you guys were, I guess, in
we
Jason
were up
Martin
late last night. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you. Hey, Stacey said it's no neck BF. I know it's kind of like this. Hey, I'm Chichu. I'm TP. I need TP for my mom. I'm Chichu. That's BF Chew. Yes, Testicle Tiger says Chucky is going shopping. Yes, look, I kind of do look like. Look, there you go. Look at that. Not too far off right there. There you go. All right, there you go. Fake swigger for sure. Whoo. Articulate John checks in and says Danny DeVito. Not quite. Let's see. Dream Man bones up 666 from our friend Matt. As we continue on, Popkey says I'd hit that. Space Nerd is having fun with the psych emojis, and Space Chief 75 is laughing, and that's the intended goal here on BF Live as we continue on with this Cyke Labs content segment, folks. You know, the weather's been kind of rough lately. We've had hurricanes. We've had all kind of stuff. So we need to check in with the mix of Bob Levy and Frankie McDonald, Canada's favorite weatherman, Reverend Bobby McDonald. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Okay, guys, let's do some sonable Frankie McDowell. I am Frankie McDowell, the weather man. I do my broadcast, especially in the winter months. If it's a big snowstorm headed their way, I warn those people to get them prepared. If there's a snowstorm headed their way, causing weather conditions and blowing a drifting snow during the summer months, I do my weather reports. Especially severe weather and hurricanes headed for eastern United States. Make sure to have your shovels ready. Make sure you have your snow plows ready.
This is supposed to be a rap, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what we were told anyway. I don't hear it, but that's what I was told.
I do my weather reports to get to prepare, especially snowstorms and blizzard conditions.
Frankie says about.
If it's a snowstorm heading your way.
So do I.
Especially anywhere in Canada and the United States, Canada. United States. If there's a snowstorm headed your way, I warn those people to get there prepared. Have your winter boots, winter jackets, hats, gloves, a scarf, skis, take pants is ready. Order your pizzas. Order your Chinese food. Bye. Case. Make sure to have your devices charged. Make sure to be very careful driving the car so you don't get in a car accident, especially in the blizzard conditions during winter months. And have your furnaces ready. Furnaces. Snows on salt, plows. Make sure of your power trucks ready, especially in the winter time. If the snowstorm headed your way, make sure to have your fools ready. Hefts ready. Those scoops ready. Snow plows ready. Salt trucks ready.
Salt.
Thanks for watching. I'm Frankie McDonald.
The Reverend Bobby Levy McDonald from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, doing this Cyke Labs content segment. Space 75.
I just thought of something.
What's up?
I gotta have Frankie McDonald on tonight and show him that and see how he reacts. Say that, look, Frankie, Bob Levy is trying to take your spot.
That would be funny, buddy. I can see, and you just reminded me of something, Bob, because shout out to our friend Frankie McDonald. I know he watches sometimes. He used to hang out with us more on the regular. He would drop in on like other shows that we did. And remember the one time he came in, I put his head on Bob Levy and I said that I met Frankie McDonald in person.
Yeah,
and
I remember that, yeah.
He was totally laughing and tripping on that. And I made the head like comically big and all. He goes, "That's not true. That's not true." I used to like when he said that cost 500 Canadian for the software to change that and all that stuff, right? Shout out Frankie McDonald. We love Frankie McDonald, and we really love the Reverend Bob Levy Frankie McDonald. Didn't know Bob could speak so clearly. Such testicle tiger. It fools you a little bit, right? Order your pizza, Space Nerd's laughing at. And that's Frankie. He would tell you all the important shit, right, Bob? Like order your pizza, order your Pepsi.
Your Chinese. Get stock up on your Pepsi. Your Chinese food.
Yep.
Yeah.
He would throw in like flashlights and batteries and stuff like that, but he would always be about make sure you got your Pepsi, make sure you have your pizza. I know that used to be key. Nerd Me Too, I guess I will never grow up. Yeah, we talking about, I see how you guys are like Mike Judge. I like Mike Judge too. I saw you guys talking about that in the chat. Mike Judge is a genius. I'm a big fan of Mike Judge. Love Beavis and Butthead. Love Office Space. Love, I like it that his production guys were associated with that show Barry on HBO. So yeah, really funny guys right there. Love these. Brave Cyke. I miss Frankie, says Juggler Jen. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
That's right.
That's how we roll right here on BF Live. You know that, Space Nerd. That's right. Toys R Us kids, he points to. Says Dream Man. That's pretty close to Bob's actual hairstyle. Says Space Chief 75. Nerd is getting love from Bulma's defense lawyer. Space Nerd is laughing. Cyke is laughing, which is good. Barry is the best. Barry is a good show, man. On HBO. Watch it from season 1 if you never watched it, because it's kind of progresses. Silicon Valley. I forgot about that, Popkey. You're right. Another one. Another good one. A couple of decent comedians have come out of that show. But yeah, I love Silicon Valley too. Yeah, all that Mike Judge shit. As we continue here with the Cyke Labs content segment on BF Live. All right. How about this? I know we got a couple Mike Morse fans in here, like Space Nerd and a couple MSIP. Where's MSIP today? Maybe this will draw him out, Bobby Nick. Let's play. I got some more jams from our friend Mike Morse, the song parody master. Courtesy of Cyke Labs. This is also back in the Miserable Men days. So let's do a little of this. Cyke Labs. This is Mike Moore singing Secret Love Affair from the Miserable Men show, February 10th, 2008. Take it away, Mike.
Jim Florentine never came away unscathed from the wrath of Mike Morse. I don't know if it's wrath as much as it is just pure and raw, uncut, unedited talent.
Nah.
All right, no. Maybe it's just a vengeful, bitter prick.
Yeah, pretty much that's it.
That has free time in a closet. Play that.
Secret love affair, secret love affair. Jim's banging Robin quivers, but keeping his mouth shut. Secret love affair.
Thank you.
Secret Love Affair from the From the song parody genius Mike Morse on our Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live. Morse verse for life, says Space Nerd. Duke of the Dog Dick versus Popkey every day, LOL. Let's see. Oh, Space Nerd goes on. We started with Silicon Valley. Space Nerd says, I haven't seen Barry, but I did read Henry Winkler's memoir, which is great, by the way, and he made me want to watch it. And Space Nerd, if you grew up with Henry Winkler and you only saw him in Happy Days and you saw him in some of maybe the Adam Sandler movies, you're really going to like this departure because he plays a different kind of role. So I'd recommend it if you got time to check it out. I'm a Morse fan, says Blumel Defense Lawyer. We got two. I hear 333, calling 333. The idiocracy is happening in real time, says Chris Popkey. Space Nerd says Duke of the Dog Dick versus Popkey every day. Morse verse for life. We got that one. It's on YouTube free. Duke of the Dog versus Chris Popkey. Haha. No Ho Hank was funny. Yeah. Oh my God, that character. No Ho Hank. Come on, Betty. Come on, my friend Betty. Betty, come on, do this for me, my friend. Oh my God, just the outrageousness of the characters and the stories and all. Blumels and MSIP and I are a few Morse fans. There we go. We got them all counted for in here. Well, I might have another thing for you few Morse fans in here. I like and appreciate Mike Morse, and I told you that he created that design down in the lower right-hand corner of my screen. So it's all in good fun that we mess with our friend Mike Morse. Well, you know, Reverend Bob Levy has talked about opening his his center for the Born Wrong Ministries.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
Born
was
Wrong.
getting
Yeah.
at. Well, so I think he's practicing a little bit in this next thing I have for you from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. So check this out. Bob Levy is kind of practicing for his Born Wrong Ministries. Here he's going to do a little sing. This is the Reverend Bobby Copeland singing in tongues. Maybe right. Check this out, folks. He's getting ready for the Born Wrong Ministries. Bob Levy, Reverend Bobby Copeland singing in tongues.
Man, let it say whatever it wants to say. Hi, Morgan today. Namakude, Namaninste. Går på området regel Lagar upp ett Morgon till dig Namakude Namaninste Går på området regel Lagar upp ett till och med Jama näkade Hanada Vad är det för segler I didn't pray Kanske det är så kommer det vara stack lätskig.
Moi? Get it, Bob. That's actual Bob's voice right there. It's Reverend Bobby Copeland singing right there. How'd you like that, Bob?
Oh fuck, that's so fucking hilarious, man.
Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. This one is one of the most seamless. So good, says Space Nerd. This is brilliant. Cyke says Space Chief 75. And the dream is getting the laugh from Blummel's Defense Lawyer. There you go. So that was one of the newest pieces of Cyke Labs content right here. Like the show on BF Live. But you know what? You know, it's funny, Bobby Nick, because you see he's an older man right there, an older preacher right there. But not many people might realize this, Bobby Nick, that Bob Levy, he's called the Reverend for a reason. He's been a Reverend since he was like a kid, my friend. And I have video proof of it right here.
Oh my goodness.
Check this out. So he saw him doing his tongues as he got older, but this is how Bob Levy started in the early days. Young Bob Levy as a preacher. Preacher boy, young boy. Let's get it on, Bob. Come on, young Bobby.
Bible verse.
Oh, that doesn't mean
interpret it or something. Yeah, could you preach for us?
He was on Oprah
and then tell us what it is you mean.
I'm biblical.
Could you, Duffy? Could you? In your own words.
Here we go, folks. I told you. We got the video, Bob. We found you out, buddy. He's been doing this kind of reverend thing for a long time. Listen to this one. Speak it, Bob.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, there's a verse. You want him to preach?
Yeah,
Come on, preach, son, preach, Bobby, preach.
Yeah, go ahead. Stand up right where you are.
Some ever that more Jambrier say the me. I have the more words in this unsorrows and sing for there they see all made on sound. Shot the sun there.
Oh, shit. No, you didn't.
In your own word, tell us, what does that mean?
Look at that. Look how good that is. Look at that. Holy shit, Cyke. Here we go.
Means just what it says.
Don't yell it to us. Tell us what that means. I've never read the Bible, let's pretend, and I don't understand that type of language.
Well, why I'm streaming is the Bible definition of preaching is Isaiah 58:1. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet.
Duffy, do you understand what you just said? Could you put into your own words what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it means, but I just can't.
Please let him speak. Yes.
Means I know what it means, but it's just hard to understand. But you got to realize that the prophets were out there saying, "Thus saith the Lord," and they didn't even know who it was. They didn't understand what they were saying.
And there you have it. There you have it from the totally twisted mind of Cyke Labs. Damn, Cyke, you keep topping yourself, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Stacey Allen says he hasn't aged a day.
Nope.
Blummel's defense lawyer says, wow, those earrings are terrible. Where is her parents? And you get some blue cheese, and you get some blue cheese, and you get some blue cheese, and you get some blue cheese. Blummel's defense lawyer is laughing. Ha, thank you guys from Cyke Labs, the twisted creator of that. I didn't understand a word he said. I think that's the point that Oprah was trying to make, maybe. Let's see. Nerd, haha, from Liween. Amen, says our sister Stacey Allen. Amen, sister Stacey. Bob is way better at crowd work these days. Praise Jesus. Dream Man simply says, Mandy Diff says, I was up. I missed some minutes. Hoya to the ones I missed. Hey, Mandy Diff.
Hoya.
Like a trumpet, played like a trumpet. As always, Cyke, well done from Brian Kowalczyk. Blummel says, yes, let's denigrate Christians because they're horrible people. Okay, that guy's an asshole. All right, there you go. Cyke Clyde is throwing out the hearts of love. That's a young Oprah. Giving all of us a bad name, bro. Sounded like something Bob would say. That's what's so great about these is really thinking out like whose cadence are we really listening to at a particular time? Did Bob sneak in, or is it the guy Kenneth Copeland sounding like Bob? And that's what's fun about these. You said fat wrong, Jen. Wait a minute. Jen said that was a young Oprah. Clyde said that you said fat wrong. Yeah, Oprah could get it, says our friend Brian Kowalczyk. I hate that I hate those give religion a bad name. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. Cyke Labs give religion a bad name. Serious question. When he was yelling, was he speaking in tongues? My brain couldn't comprehend. I don't know, Spacer. I think much like a lot of these televangelists and these young people, it's kind of snake oil, right? It's kind of believe what you want to believe. Believe at your own peril, maybe here, but that's kind of the world we live in. All right, I think I got more. Matter of fact, I know I got more Cyke Labs content for you right here on BF Live. So we've seen Chichu Levy. We've seen BF Chichu. But now I have another one for you from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. This is Abel's Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo Abel's is here to confuse you. Right here on Cyke Labs.
Yeah, yo. If we day Gavin go now what big is this going to for me was Daniel the attack to your fans as Sandigo but nego the poor Sanlo the play on but give me a he sorry up none time oh my god the brand time for that for me and if nada yet the pants on to for me will this the bano. Wow,
Abel's actually looks better than Chichu does on that face right there. But there you go. That was the end of that one too. Chichu Abel's is here to confuse you, and I am totally confused. All right, folks, I got one more piece of Cyke Labs content, and then I guess we're gonna have to get on to the For the Ladies content segment. Fuck it, I'll write it and we'll do it live, and that's what we're doing, Stacey Allen. But not before we play one more for our 3 Mike Morse fans in the chat. All said and all fun right here. Here's the song parody genius, our friend Mike Moore saying, this is one called Jim's Going Black. And this is from the Miserable Men Show, also on February 10th of the year 2008. Take it away, Mike Morse, Jim's Going Black.
You know, I saw Robin last night at Uncle Vinny's. She actually enjoyed it. I was happy she wasn't pissed off about it.
She's a big fan of your work, man. I'm going to make her a compilation CD of all the songs. Go ahead.
Jim's going black. He going black.
Short but sweet.
Short and sweet from Mike Morris right there. It was short and sweet right here on BF Live. There you go, folks. Well, I think I ran everything that I have in the hopper for you today for Cyke Labs. So then that's why we will get on with other stuff. But that was Cyke Labs. Oh, hey, everybody. How you doing? We're coming up on 2 o'clock where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States, 2 p.m., and that means we're 2 hours into 3 hours of live original content on this Thursday right here on BF Live Stream Show 171. I'm glad everybody's here today and everybody's having fun, but we're not done having fun yet. Okay, folks, so Bob, you're going to have to listen for the context clues, buddy, because I think you might even catch some shrapnel on this. I think you're going to look for a lot of clues in this opening because we are about to do the newest and latest segment right here on BF Live. Even I take some shots in it, and this one is called. Let me find my old element before I play my new element because I was just using a simple picture for the ladies. That's not photographed, videographed, or anything. But Stacey Allen and Space Nerd are having so much fun with this segment. The lovely Stacey Allen, the creative people in the chat family, she kicked in this opener. So we're about to do it, folks. I'll play the opener. Look for all the context clues, Bob, because we all take hits in this one. But here it comes. Let me find what order I put it in. Let me see. I'm going to put my glasses on for this. I don't know where I put it. Let me find it. Oh, here we go, folks. Compliments of Stacey Allen. Listen to the words. Look for the context clues in the pictures. Have fun with the opener. Here we go. Here's the first time premiering the formal opener of the newest, greatest segment for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Damn, here we go, folks. What's with that? BF is liking it. No, what would I do, Stacey? See what you get, Bobby Nick? You try to be nice to the ladies and you take shots anyway. Oh,
Christ
my goodness.
Almighty.
Christ almighty. Come on now. You know what? Just for fun, because it took me a couple times to go, hey, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck did she say about me? So I'll play it one more time and we'll have fun with it. And then I'll get on to some of the stuff here. But yeah, here it is one more time from the creative and funny Stacey Allen.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave.
Your boy Scott, there's Chris.
Just for the ladies, we're playing this game.
Anthony, there's Zen.
Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we
that's Brian Kowalczyk. Wait a minute. I think that's producer Joe. And there's me. That's our actual picture. Hey. Scott. For the dog.
Chris fucking Abel.
Wow. Holy shit. All right, here we go.
I was left out of it, so I'm great, you know, but I feel for you guys.
I thought you would took some shrapnel. Yay, Stacey from Kate Rio. It's our new theme song, says Stacey Allen. Not only fans, Jen says, sexy men working is so hot. Space Nerd says, holy cow, real nice Stacey. Cyke Labs says, Stacey is a genius, but this new segment is questioning my thought process. Yeah, and I'm trying to do something nice for the ladies, and my sexuality is being questioned. Cyke, what the hell? See, I guess that's why other shows don't do nothing for the ladies, because they take shots. Hell yes, Scott and Bobby, sexy as fuck. Says our friend Blum's defense lawyer. Hey, haha, I love it, Stacy, says Cyke Clyde. This is great, Stacy. That's great, says Mrs. Rob the Dog and Mr. Saul. Do you even lift, bro? I lift, bro. Let me see. You want some fries with that shake? Says Blum's defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Talk about me enjoying it too much. Brian Kowalczyk simply says, I'm wet. Thanks, Space Nerd, and thanks, Cyke Clyde. Dripping, says Blum's defense lawyer.
Oh, my.
Let's see. Not in fancy. Says Blumel. You mean Scott and Bobby. I love that you use Dabbleverse, guys, says Space Nerd. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. That was you, Bobby Nick. I think the one with the glasses might have been one of you. Was you, Bobby Nick?
No.
Yeah. All right. So here's what we'll do. Since I already played it twice, we're going to have to do the segment, and then we'll look closely at the end when I play it one more time. It's Bobby Nick. That's Bobby, says Stacey Allen. I saw Scott. I saw Chris. The Bobby Nicks, I thought I saw some that were like either, I don't know, somebody or maybe it was Bobby Nick. I don't know who Bobby is. I was talking about Bobby Nick. Let's see. Sunglasses is BF2. Yes. You are awesome, Stacy, says Mrs. Rob the Dog and Mr. Saul. Bobby Nick is the one with the kitten.
Oh, my God.
Is that Johnny Knoxville? Men holding hands. Men holding hands, says Dream Man. I think Perry likes this intro a lot.
Shut the fuck up.
You like it. Damn, with the wings and the abs. Yeah, I sent her one good picture of me. Blum's defense lawyer. Have you ever seen Johnny Knoxville's documentary on Evel Knievel? It's funny you guys are talking about Evel Knievel today, and you're talking about Mike Judge, and I think they share a birthday. We might have to check the calendar and look into that. What, you bench, bro? You know it. Yes, it was awesome. We're not even into the segment yet. I'm not gay. He was sucking my dick.
That's right.
Hopefully that'll hold up in court, Popke, but it ain't holding up here, buddy. 225 pounds. I do it slow and shirtless, says Brian Kowalczyk. I lost my mind, and I don't know if I can find it. Mrs. Rob the Dog Mr. Saul says, please tell Mr. Rob the Dog Mr. Saul to take me out on the ATV. Let's see. Nothing wrong with appreciating beauty in all forms, says Blum was defense lawyer. For the record, says Space Nerd, I don't need beefy. I will take a dad bod. I like strong hands.
There you go.
Space Nerd says, I appreciate the male and female specimens, Blum was defense lawyer. And Stacey Allen says, Brian Kowalczyk. All right, for better or worse, here we go. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Stacey put something in my box. That's as creepy as you want it to sound. And here we go with the first one for the ladies, even though I take shit from them and I'm not enjoying it, but it says so in the song. Here we go, Stacey and the ladies. And I did mute this, Stacey, so here we go. So you just got to watch it for BF. It's got copyright music, BF. Can't play that. Can't play BF. Oh, look. So, see, we do a segment about guys cooking, and look what we got, Bob.
Jesus Christ.
Guys cooking. What is that? Yeah, I got a cowboy hat. So what? So what do you make of it? I got a cowboy hat. He's playing with his meat. He's a double XL. Oh boy. I know, Stacy. I played a little lower because I didn't want to be totally now, but I'll write it. I'll cut it out later if I have to. Oh, we appreciate it. I appreciate you guys too. We all just funning, aren't we? There you go. I didn't enjoy that at all, even though Stacey Allen says otherwise in her creative opening song for this. But thank you just the same, Stacey Allen, as we continue on, as I write it and we'll do it live. We're doing it live. Stacey Allen put it in my box and I'm playing it for you. This is For the Ladies feature right here on BF Live.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy.
That I meant to just put up the picture, not the whole bumper thing again.
Oops.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Just the same. Here's some more for the ladies segment right here on BF Live, for better or for worse. Here we go. I'm sorry.
Getting a jump rope and doing this at home is a great way to burn some extra calories.
Oh.
Notice I'm doing my production and I'm looking at the show. Stacy, I'm not enjoying it at all, contrary to what you said in your song.
Shape this year, but don't want to join
my
the gym.
God.
Getting a jump rope and doing this at home is a great way to burn some extra calories and stay in shape.
All right, it's quite enough of that.
He's got his big dong flopping around. Jesus.
That's funny. That reminds me, I used to wear sweatpants to work, Bobby, back in the day. When I worked in like a factory setting, sometimes I'd be casual and I'd put sweatpants on, and one of the ladies called me out on it one day. I said, "What, you didn't know I was packing, girl? You didn't know I was packing?" She was like, Bobby, why you wear sweatpants to work? You knew I was packing. Well, here we go. All right, but I got one more for you, and that's Christ, I got 10 more for you probably now.
Oh no!
I don't know. Maybe. All right, I might have 2 more for you. Certainly wouldn't play all 10, but here we go. I'm going to mute the music on this one as we continue with this segment that we are doing, for better or worse. I do it because I love and appreciate my female demographic right here on BF Live.
Yeah, you got to do it for the ladies.
So we do it for the ladies, even though I'm not enjoying it. I'm doing it for the ladies right here. Here we go. Here's more compliments of Stacey Allen on BF Live, and I muted this one. Here you go. Once again, I'm looking over here because I'm sure he has a flashlight in his pocket. I'm not enjoying it at all. Although I'll play it for you again. Here we go. Let's say, all right. Dude, your flashlight, you dropped it.
Yeah, BF, that wasn't a flashlight, man.
That wasn't?
No.
That's what I'm telling myself as I get erect over here, Bobby. Here we go. As we continue on with the BF Live for the ladies content segment right here. Let's see. Where'd that sound go? Well, my thing disconnected from my board. Here we go. I got to find that again. All right, as we continue, I got at least one more piece for you right here on BF Live. All right, so one more, Stacy, and for the ladies, and then we're going to get into some other fun heterosexual content right here on BF Live. But I will take a moment out for my ladies because I love having a strong female demographic that enjoys BF Live every day. So here you go. One more for the ladies right here on BF Live. These guys ain't got shit. Guys ain't got shit. Oh, gray sweatpants, Space Nerd. Right, says Space Nerd. All right. All right, Mandy Diff. Keep it in your pants, Sundance. Look, Bobby, Nick, they're sending me clips like the fever pitch during the show. Like, I already wrote a segment and did it live, and now they just keep playing these, BF. Just do this the rest of the day, Mandy Div. How about this, Mandy Div? I will get yours and put it in line for the next time we do For the Ladies right here on BF Live.
There you go.
So how about this? Let's watch this cool intro that was made by the creative Stacey Allen. One more time, let's look for Bobby Nick and look for other people in the Dabbleverse as we continue or wrap up this segment of For the Ladies with an official proper opener made by the lovely Stacey Allen right here on BF Live. That was For the Ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy, you know what they crave. And every single frame, just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
There you go.
So that wasn't Zen. That was me. Oh
okay.
My God!
All right, I got Zen out of that when I first saw it. So there you go.
So did I.
Nothing wrong with a beautiful areola, says Blown with Defense Lawyer. Is he wearing a collar? Says Not Only Fans Jen. Men that take care of business are the sexiest. Stacey Allen, I think when I said that was his flashlight, she says no, that was his dick. Thanks for clearing that up for me, Stacey Allen. Tesco Tiger says, we have to sit through bikini news. This is the only fair equality. I know. But you don't have to rub it in so much. And Stacey doesn't have to say that I'm enjoying it when I'm actually not. Wink, wink. Let's see. Mrs. Rob the Dog Master Salt checks in and says the poor guy has so much in his pants he can hardly walk. You don't have to talk about me like that. Oh, you were talking about that guy. I'm sorry. There we go. Stacy LOL from Blummel's defense lawyer. Jen says someone put that monster in a cage. Let's see. Like I said, you believe what you want to believe, and I believe what I want to believe it is. That's a calm down. Space Nerd laughing. Stacy says that last guy had a piece too. Hi-yo. Josh in Tennessee says the midday meat gaze.
Oh boy.
I got a cage for him, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Hi-yo. Cyke Clyde says I'm beamed up like a flashlight. Or a fleshlight, maybe. I don't know. That's right, Josh in Tennessee. Perfectly heterosexual for us, LOL. That's right. It is. Glad it's for you guys.
Gay says, for us, though.
Yes. I need to start Googling men in gray sweatpants. Space Nerd. Stacey Allen, thanks, BF, for the best segment ever. Well, it's only because it was inspired and contributed to and for the ladies.
But remember, ladies, he ain't going to go search this shit out himself. So you got to send it in.
Thank you, Bobby Nick, because we were this close to this segment not happening today.
That's right.
But fuck it, I'll write it and we'll do it live for the ladies. Holy free holy, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Dabbleverse men are stocking up on gray sweatpants. I can cook anything you want, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, says Space Nerd. Stacey Allen says Space Nerd. I think I just figured out what our podcast needs to be. Son of a bitch. I'm making a new song, LOL. Stacy's segment needs to be shorter. Yes. Cyke took shrapnel on there. Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
Yes. Cyke's segment could be needs to be shorter so we can get on, see more man meat. Yeah. Like, see, we're having fun, and Stacy took shots at all of us in there. Oh my goodness. This segment rules, although I love the car washing scene from the first For the Ladies segment. I'm a line cook by trade, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Brian Kowalczyk says 1.25 babies created on average per BF show now. I think I have heard that stat before. Cyke is laughing, which is good. Stacey Allen, I think it would be a big hit, says Space Nerd, talking about their show idea. Any chest shavers in the chat? Oh, no, bro. No. Although Bobby Nick, I am known as Bobby Nip to some people, right, buddy?
Right. Well, so am I.
That's right. We both kind of get the name Bobby Nip, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can find mine on the fly. No, I can't find my pics. My Bobby Nip pick. Not sure where that ended up, but yeah, we're kind of Bobby Nips here. Cyke is getting the laughs from Space Nerd. It'd be big something, haha, I'm sure. Mandy Diff is laughing, which is good. Honestly, this intro is pretty fantastic. Of course it is. Of course it is, because we got talented people in this chat family. LOL, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Hilarious, Cyke Clyde. I'll tag you in it. It's funny fishing video, says Mandy Diff. Oh, hey, twin, says Cyke Clyde. Yes, you're starting to get my homosexual voice is going to come out. Those strations, it says our friend Blummel's defense lawyer. BF is a you sexy motherfucker. Come on. Pancake nips are hard to contain. Sorry. Yes, we appreciate it, says Testicle Tiger. I have to make sure my phone's on me at work now, just in case someone walks by something I had nothing to do with a BF Live until now. I've had those. I used to keep my thing up, Bobby Nick, where people could just like walk up and see what was playing on my phone, like on a charging kind of station. And there were times where I was watching and listening to people where I went like running for my phone so nobody would see what the fuck I was watching, bro. So yes. You got to make sure you take care of the ladies. That's a must.
Yeah.
You're right. There's the 100 Proof podcast thing running from my boy Chris Abels. Space Nerd says Blummel's defense lawyer is getting the laughs. No, who else noticed the puppy? How dare you, Cyke? How dare you? Oh, they're taking shots at each other now for talking about Cyke's segment being a little too long. I almost missed the kitten, not OnlyFans Jen. They didn't even know there were animals or cats or dogs or anything. They just saw penises. Y'all are a bunch of babies. Ha, ha, ha. Stacy, and it's going to be for the longest song ever. Cyke's about to extend his segment, aka Bobby Chan. Bobby Chan's in the house today for a little bit. Oh. Bobby Nips. That's a tough question. I love pasta. Let me see what we got. You got fish fish, pork, beef, anything, and Blummel's defense lawyer as we continue on here with BF Live Stream Show 171, having fun and getting the contributions of the chat family is what we do here on BF Live. We mix it up. We have fun. We have segments. We got a great chat family. Let's get on here. It's 2:16, 16 minutes into the third hour of BF Live.
Ooh, we're doing it.
Ooh, why don't we continue doing it, Bobby Nick? How about if we do some BF Live's Internet Shyt? Because I got a pile of it over here. I got some fun clips and some fun stuff to look at. So why don't we do that? It's time for BF Live's Internet Shyt. That's right, folks. I'm always out on the internet, and when I'm not looking for man-meat videos, I look for other things like Internet Shyt. Like when I got some articles or videos or some stuff I like to share with you, I do it right here during this segment. So let's do some of that right now. Let's go to our first thing. Bob, this happened a couple weeks ago, buddy. And the other day I done a segment called Carry No Key, which I will be continuing on other days on BF Live. And that's like horrible karaoke singers from yesterday, right? We had fun with that one. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Wow. Yes, my cough is getting to me today again for some reason. All right, but let's look at some other karaoke, Bobby Nick, and Internet Shyt. This kind of video went viral. This was Chris Martin kind of dressed himself up incognito, Bobby Nick. I don't know if you saw this, buddy. And he showed up incognito in Vegas. Coldplay's Chris Martin performs at a bar in Las Vegas in disguise. So he just puts this disguise on and he rolls up in here. People think he's just an average Joe. That'd be pretty trippy, right, buddy? Like you see everybody that's normally up there. There's like the segment yesterday where they can't sing. They couldn't carry a note if it had a handle. And then a guy gets up there and does this, right? That would blow you away.
Yeah. Well, didn't even know it was him except for the voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Tom Gully checks in. How you doing, Tom Gully Show? He said, hashtag reason 1,294,942. I hate Coldplay. Yeah, Tom Gully. I got to say that Coldplay grew on me, Bobby Nick. What is your take on Coldplay as a band, buddy?
Well, they grew on me too because I had an ex who used to play them a lot. And it was like, yeah, those mellow tunes, they get into your head. I don't know.
You know, it did it for me, Bobby Nick. I was kind of, I heard the one or two songs that were being played on the radio at the time. But I went to the music festival here called the HF Festival, the local radio station had.
Yeah.
And they had like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Coldplay, among other bands. And it was raining, bro. And like after the rain, we were wondering if the show was going to go on or not or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, Coldplay hits the stage and he just starts playing that piano and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. So Tom Gully, I will say, seeing Coldplay live kind of converted me, and I don't mind some Coldplay. They're talented musically and all, but so I don't exactly hate them. But yeah, I saw them at a concert and all, and that kind of turned me. Let's see, with like an oxtail or like an oxtail. Let's see. Tom, I couldn't agree more. They're talking about Testicle Tiger says, if you've heard one Coldplay song your entire life, you would know it was him, LOL. Exactly. Yeah, because he has a distinct voice.
Yeah.
He has a great voice. Don't get me started with oxtail. I'm getting hungry. He's very talented. Why do I hate him so much? I think it was the whole Gwyneth Paltrow thing and kind of falling for that and then she was doing the candle company and he was kind of turning into a douche nozzle a bit, but now they're not married no more. I respect him a little bit more even. Not a huge Coldplay plan, only like two that I can handle. Sorry, Blumels, I will eat anything once cooked for me. Let me get my Oasis shirt out. Let me see. That's Brian Kowalczyk cracking on Oasis. Space Nerd says, I'm jealous Bob is going Brian Kowalczyk. If I win Powerball, I will go. Tom Gully says, the nicest thing I can say about Coldplay is they're not wingers. And then there's Space Nerd, but she's only 17. You're right. He's heading for a heartbreak, though. Let's see. Stacey Allen says, how about that? I pulled the only other Winger song, Bobby Nick. Headed for a heartbreak. That's sad for me. The Tom Gully Show. Winger had a few good songs, says Stacey Allen. I enjoy some Kip Winger. You enjoyed him because he had the teeth and the eyes and all that stuff. We know why you enjoyed Kip Winger. It had nothing to do with his musical ability. We get it. We know. Let's see. How about if I continue on here with BF Live other news or not so serious news? Check out this intense video I have for you, Bobby Nick. This is some crazy guy that he decided, when they have the Olympics someplace, they just leave the bobsled trails for the people to use whatever way they want. And so this is how some people use some old bobsled trails. Check this out. 70 kilometers per hour, brakeless going down a bobsled trail, point of view video.
Get quit, baby.
Consider yourself lucky, Cyke. You don't know who Kip Winger is. Bro, this shit's intense, ain't it? And you see people standing there along the way, Bob. Like all it takes is one person like getting in your way, and you're fucked.
My God.
Look, and then you get up on those sides. You don't know if a rock will rock your world, quite literally.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. I thought, bro,
shit.
Was that not intense?
No kidding. Man, that dude was just traveling fast, man.
A rock, a little nick in the concrete, a person, a drug addict or something just lingering. I mean, I wouldn't have no assurance that would be like a clear path, although it should be. But Duke of the Dog Dick versus Chris Popke says, I would pay big money to watch Chris Martin versus James Blunt in a pay-per-view. Popke, you're beautiful. It's true, Popke. Let's see. LOL Testicle Tiger. Space Nerd says, I love watching these point of view videos almost like you are there. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Road Cyke, I was like 12. Cyke was like 8. The Tom Gully Show says, damn, not sure my apple crate would handle that. That's right. Yeah, our banana seat, Tom Gully. We had the banana seats back in the day. You would have been really on the back of that banana seat back in the day, buddy.
Yeah,
Peter Sky Parker Jackson and says, that's a Diamondback. I have the same bike, but greenish.
Wow.
He was one of those guys that had the Diamondback when I had a Huffy back in the day, if I was lucky. I was lucky to have a Huffy. How you doing, PSP? I do remember the Diamondbacks. They were some beautiful bikes back in the day, Bobby. And did that make it its way up into Canada? All the fancy bikes, the Diamondbacks and all that stuff?
I
Special
don't
BMX
really
bikes. Yeah.
Yeah, BMX, Kuwahara, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We had all those.
All right. Well, I got some more internet shite for you, buddy. And this is kind of maybe Space Nerd will like this, or people that are interested in science. Here's a little science kind of thing right here on BF Live. And I bet people are going to be trying this at home after they see it, Bob. We might have to try it too. Check this out. It's a certain way you can open a can with a Sharpie. Watch this.
Can using just a Sharpie. I'm going to need safety goggles for this one. All right, so you take your Sharpie and you hold it really firmly in your hand.
Watch what she
does. You press it against the lip of the soda can. You want to go back and forth, pressing firmly along there. And eventually what happens if you do that is...
Check that shit out.
Well,
What the fuck?
I've never tried this,
Scared it
bro.
right out of me.
And I never
So
will.
on this
That
whole
scared
tab
the
of
shit out
soda
of
can,
me.
There's a little groove there. Right there, the aluminum is thinner, so the material is a little bit weaker there. And as we rub this Sharpie back and forth across the lip, what you're doing is you're flexing the metal back and forth. And metals have this property where typically if you bend them back and forth like that, they fatigue and they get weaker and weaker. So eventually that little groove part gets so weak that it can't hold in the pressure of the can, because these cans are pressurized to over atmosphere, 2 to 3 times atmospheric pressure. That pressure's all pushing out. Eventually it pushes out so hard on that little weak joint and it pops it right open.
Wow.
I'm gonna open it
Look
up.
at that. Cute physics girl. How about that? Cute and smart. Just the way we like them here on BF Live.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Bob, I haven't tried it yet, Bo, but I'm going to have to get a can of something that I don't mind wasting it. Or I don't have to waste it because it didn't look like it made a mess. I might have to try that. Let's see. We'll have to get Scott to try that on camera, maybe. How about that?
Right.
Poppy says that banana bikes were great for popping wheelies back in the day. Space Nerd says, PSP, I have a green Diamondback circa 1994. LOL. Says Space Nerd, I have a Dino Air. We're checking in on Bike Talk here on BF Live. Peter Sky Barker says, it's not a Huffy, it's a Mongoose. Yes, a Mongoose, the Diamondbacks. I was always jealous of the kids that had those kind of nicer bikes. Cyke, I had a Chrome Dino GT. Here they're coming in. Haha, Testicle Tiger from Cyke Clyde. I'm not that much younger than everyone. I'm just being a brat. Yeah, Cyke Clyde, if you miss Kip Winger, you didn't miss much of anything, brother. So consider yourself lucky there. PSP said, Space Nerd, whoa, mine is about 15 years old. Friction, says Stacy Allen. She's a science girl. She knows what's up. Tom Gully says she's done that before privately without the goggles. PSP says, I too had a Chrome Dino Air. Era rims, sweet. Araya swims. Stacey Allen says, now you have to cut your lip when you try to drink. I don't know, Stacey. It seemed pretty clean right there. And Science Girl explained it away pretty well. Angry Snowball says, Mr. Gully, you make me laugh coffee through my nose. Ooh, I did that one time, Bobby Nick. This girl that I was dating, we were out eating somewhere with her mother, and I'm like, I love making like my family or whoever around me laugh, just saying the silliest observational stuff, and I did it, and she blew hot coffee out of her nose, bro. I felt so bad.
No.
It was my girlfriend's mother, and she's like, Bobby, you made me blow hot coffee, and it's one of my highest compliments to this day. I still remember it. I'm like, that shit was pretty funny. I made somebody blow hot coffee out their nose. I made them laugh so much, so I do like that. I made my sister piss her pants in a store, and I made some lady blow hot coffee out of her nose. Those are my 2 points of pride when I was a young man.
Hell yeah.
That mountain bike carried me through 4 triathlons, says Space Nerd. Cyke Clyde says, BF, haha, I need to try that on air. I mean, Scott, haha. Yeah, that's right. We need to try that on air. Exactly. I'm not going to make the mess over here. I got equipment over here. He's the prop master. Thanks, Angry Soball and Snarry, for making you spit that out your nose. Friction indeed, says Blummel's defense lawyer. We're talking about friction now. We're not doing the men's segment no more. So enough with the friction talk. Let's see. Nice, says Cyke Clyde. Tom Gully says, drink out of that can and look like Joaquin Phoenix for the rest of your life. Stacey Allen says, the worst is when orange soda comes out of your nose. Ouch. Ooh, that fizz, the burning fizz. Exactly, Tom Gully. Soda out of the nose hurts, says Shut Up Jen. That is fantastic, says Blum's defense lawyer, laughing the whole time as we continue with BF Live's Internet Shyt. I like cool, neat things. Matter of fact, in my previous life, which I hope to never go back to, courtesy of you guys making my dream come true, I was in the printing industry for over 33 years. And this is like a printing piece of technology that kind of caught my eye. This is a actual book scanner, Bob. Check this out, buddy. This actually cradles a book, turns the pages, and scans it page by page digitally to digitize this. Check this out, dude. This is some cool ass technology.
It can scan up to 2,500 pages of books per hour. The device works without human intervention. The text is not distorted, and the spine of the book isn't bent, and often happens with regular scanners.
So it looks like
this robot can scan
it attracts
up to 2,500 pages of books per hour.
Wow.
The device works without human intervention. The text is not distorted, and the spine of the book isn't bent, and often happens with regular scanners.
There
This
you
robot
go.
can scan up to
All right.
I fucking hate scanning documents. You know?
Yeah.
And, I mean, that would be a lifesaver.
I remember back in the early 2000s when I got my first color and black and white scanner, and it went all of fucking snail fast, buddy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I thought I was at the top of the technology peak there, buddy.
Right.
I think I got it at the warehouse club or something, and I'm living large, but it served me good for a long time, buddy. But they got things that are so much faster nowadays.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. Did you do PCL news already? I didn't do a Perry Caravella live segment here today, Dream Man. No, I didn't do that. I was kind of watching the watermelon stream being replayed last night, but I didn't really touch on anything Perry today. Maybe to end the week tomorrow, I'm gonna blow my load Friday, and so we'll try to get everything in tomorrow. I didn't do one. As long as it's orange Fago coming out your nose. Dream Man says, I think me and BF have the same U2 shorts. Really? You got hot guys in yours too? Okay. Yeah, maybe so, Dream Man. Maybe so, my friend. I learned it from watching you. Tom Gully says, what are books? Space Nurse says, that is insane. That is really helpful. I thought it was really cool. I was hoping that some of you thought it was really cool too. Wow, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Five Finger Death Punch Jen says, I'm like the 35th like. As I try to get the frog out of my throat. Yes, thank you for everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing the stream. I know you love me, but let YouTube know you love me too. Popke says, you should have printed $100 bills. I wouldn't even have been available to be here to do this now, Popke. Let's see. Where is my titty pic, Nick? LOL. Titty pic? I don't know.
You wish.
Did you just say boil my load? I could have. You never know. I talk. Sometimes I go back and listen. I'm like, really? I said that combination of words. Like, yeah. Sometimes I do get ahead of myself and misspeak a couple times here on BF Live, but that's because I do 3 hours of live original content every day. I don't know where I'm going until we get there, folks. But I'm happy that you're along for the ride as we continue here with BF Live's Internet Shyt. Another cool thing I saw when I was out there, Roberto Nicholas, as I like to call you sometimes. I saw this, buddy. You know, everybody has to wash their clothes. I imagine washing their clothes has been a thing for centuries. So much so that there's a certain village. This is a village's communal washing machine, Bob. And it says no one really knows. No one really knows who built this. But check out this series of kind of directed water that used to be. This is a crude communal village washing machine on BF Live's Internet Shyt. Look at this.
Exactly who invented it. But for centuries, it has been the communal washing machine of the village. In the Maramuresh region of Romania, there is a washing machine called the Valtoar. This ingenious invention automatically washes clothes using river water and a wooden cylinder. It is mainly used for washing heavy fabrics or carpets, but it is available for free use by all villagers. Women would gather at the Valtoar to do laundry together, spending the entire day talking and exchanging news. The Valtoir was not just a tool for washing, but also a way to strengthen community bonds and solidarity. No one knows exactly who invented it.
I'll show you one more time.
But for
The
centuries, it has
Valtoir,
been
Bob.
the communal washing machine of the village. In the Maramuresh region of Romania, there is a washing machine called the Valtoar. This ingenious invention automatically washes clothes using river water and a wooden cylinder. It is mainly used for washing heavy fabrics or carpets, but it is available for free use by all villagers. Women would gather at the Valtoir to do laundry together, spending the entire day talking and exchanging news. The Valtoir was not just a tool for washing, but also a way to strengthen community bonds and solidarity. No one knows exactly
And
who
there you have
invented
it, Bob. I never.
That is crazy.
In all my years, I never knew that kind of a Valtoir. And look, I look at the ingenuity that went into it back in the day, Bob,
Right.
before we had any automation. Like people had to think, like, what actually moves? What can help me? I would
Yeah.
say that laziness is the mother of invention, Bobby Nick, or desperation.
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
That was
That's pretty cool.
It's got
Yeah, exactly.
something different. I hope you've never seen that before. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and I boil my load. Blow my load, boil my load. Who knows? Yes, Blumels, LOL. It sounds painful. Space Nerd, what other guys? That was my gift for BF. Oh, I'm not sure what we're talking about. News. It's kind of a news. I love it. Truly a gift for me too, says Stacey Allen. They could use a book scanner while they the carpets wash. Boy, Tom's really making sure his ladies are most efficient over there. Heavy fabric, says Jen. Blumels Penciler says laundromat and barbershop beats therapy any day. That's right. You go there and talk to the people. So many possibilities. The rotation of that could also be used to power their homes. Right. So they probably built on the idea because we've all seen the crude kind of river, the grist. They used to mill the corn with the power from the water. And I guess they just kind of adapted it. But what else can I do with this kind of power? So I thought that was really cool because I've never seen that particular use before. I'm glad you love it, Space Nerd. It's fire. What are they talking about in here? Nikola Tesla would agree, says Blumels, defense lawyer. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, I showed you a couple 5-6 pieces right here. I think I'm going to put an end to this segment. I hope you enjoyed it. That was BF Live's Internet Shyt for today. Whoop, and that's Are you having fun? Are you not entertained? The BF Live Stream Show 171. Thanks for everybody for being here today. Please like, share, and subscribe BF Live. And please come back every day for more fun every day right here on BF Live. Let's see. I miss the old school barbershop, says Tom Gully. Hey, Bob, was that a thing in Canada when you were younger, the go to the old men barbershop kind of thing?
Yep.
Did
Yeah,
they,
that's
was
what I
it
would
like
do.
mine where they had the Playboys all over the place and all that stuff? That's how mine was, Bob.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, that was all good.
Bro, it was the most scary yet exciting thing that I would ever do with my father when I was younger, bro. It'd be like, oh shit, we're going to the barbershop. That means I'm going to accidentally look at titties while they're cutting my hair.
Yeah.
The whole time I was in there, bro. I never had the balls to blatantly pick up a magazine, but boy, my eyes were everywhere else but the barber when I was in those places. Let me tell you, my friend.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
then I started growing my hair long in
Uh-huh.
my teens, and I switched to the salon.
It was
my
something
haircut.
about that. It was a rite of passage. Like I went there with my father. It was all the old Navy men and those hard ass dudes that had those like tattoos that they got off of a ship, Bob.
Yeah.
Like that's when I knew modes were real. Like now every other housewife and everybody's getting tattoos. But back in those days, it was only like those crazy mofos that came back from the war or bikers that had tattoos back in those days, buddy. So I'd be like, I'm like, these fucking guys got tattoos and porn magazines. What the hell? Where's my dad taking me? What the hell's going on? Dream Man says some simple machines are really cool. Cyke Labs says just ask Sethi Operation Pigmentation, an effective Dream Man. Space Nerd says I've seen more pop up over here. The Tom Gully Show, old school, hot shave, etc. Well, here we go. I like the old school. Operation Pigmentation is genius. Five Finger Jen says better be doing music show tomorrow, Bobby Nick. I love the Bubba Show, says Blummel's defense lawyer. The Dream Man says, Space Nerd, 100%. Less parts and less wear. They're like in that washing machine. Blummel says, you guys got to get up early and come into the YouTube chat. Tom Gully Show says, Barbara was like 60 years old, smoking a cigar, all the old guys in there swapping stories and swearing. Yes, Tom Gully, it was a rite of passage. Like I said, it was the most exciting yet fearful thing I ever did. I'm like, I'm kind of excited because I want to see the titties, but those old guys scared the shit out of me. Oh my goodness. What do people do on Thursday between 3 and 6? BF Live is probably my favorite show. Well, thank you, Blummel's defense lawyer. Thank you. Spread the word and let everybody know. Jen, wouldn't you like to know? Five Finger Jen says, I got 20 new Juggler songs for Bobby Nick. Haha, just kidding. Space Nerd says, I like the variety, Blummel's defense lawyer. Plus, Bobby, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for complimenting me. Thank you for contributing to my show. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the membership and the super chats and making this dream a reality. Thank you all, guys. But we're not done at all. It is 2:39 right here on the East Coast of the United States, where I'm emanating from. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I got more stuff we can get into, Bobby. How about we do this? You know, I've seen a couple of his videos in passing, and I would just kind of flip past. I'm like, they're kind of cool. But I've really gotten interested in this guy, the solar death ray guy. Because I was mentioning to you and Scott and everybody in the chat that I think this guy is the real life Butthead. I believe Butthead is a real person, and I think we found him right here, Bob.
Really?
Let me show you a couple of these. I don't know if you were here for this show last week when I was carrying one about this guy, but I think this solar death ray guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He is really.
I do remember him.
He's really Butthead in disguise, and yes. Much like a Space Nerd, I believe, said a couple weeks ago that, yes, this is a old lens from an old like big screen TV that he had, and he decided to take it out in the sun and put every object that he could think of in it with the solar death ray guy. So let's do this. This is also the real life Butthead. Let me play a couple of these from the solar death ray guy on BF Live. Check this one out, Bob. I like taking the solar death ray to stuff. In this one, he takes the solar death ray to a can of Fresca. Let's check it out. Check out the solar death ray guy.
Open can of Fresca under the solar death ray. My wife likes Fresca, but I don't.
Tell me that ain't Butthead for real. Come on, man. My wife likes Fresca, but I don't. Shut up, asshole. Play it.
So what happened next
Definitely
is
got
totally
the same
rad.
cadence.
That shit blew up like a sumbitch.
Yeah, that ruled. Comment, let me know other stuff you
That's
want me
totally
to put under the
Butthead.
solar death ray. I put an unopened can of Fresca under the solar death ray. My wife likes Fresca, but I don't. So what happened next is totally rad. Yeah, that ruled. Comment, let me know other stuff you want me to put under the solar death ray. I put an
There you go. That's my first selection of real life Butthead, the solar death ray guy. Let me see. Cyke, did you name your new iguana? And we're going to go basic bitch and name it Karma. Let's see, or Chameleon, I thought it was. I got banned from my favorite barbershop. I asked for a hot pube shave. Holy shit, Popkey, I would have banned you too, brother. I'd be like, get out. Them old dudes throw you out. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Did you name your iguana? We'll get to that. Space Nerd, we just need to keep sending BF a steady stream of juicy man meat. How about no? LOL, do good at Dabblers. Space Nerd says, I sent him some lovely submission earlier, Stacey Allen. I'm afraid to look in my inbox. Bobby Nix Nips. Cyke Clyde says, it's a chameleon, nerd. And yes, Sudney is her name with a little umlaut over the name. Sudney? Hello, Sudney. Sudney or Sudney? Sudney. Girls just spank it out back on tomorrow. That's right. I might change it to that. Girls just want to spank it there, Brian Kowalczyk. Let's see. Cyke Clyde, she is beautiful, says about the chameleon. I named them all Slovak names, go figure. And today, when we got her, Ding was being judgy, and she said, we'll be all day. So it's Sudney. Sudney means judgy in Slovak. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I always say, you got to be careful because you might learn something right here on BF Live. Don't be so Sudney with me. Let's see. Haha, it's always the little things that kill. You're leaving Brian Kowalczyk. Don't leave Brian Kowalczyk. We love you. Please don't go. Don't go away. Thanks, nerd. She's gonna make us an awesome babies. LOL Cyke, says Space Nerd. Meeting in 50, Space Nerd. I'm in. Okay. As we continue on. Donkey Kong says that. Oh, Donkey's checking in. I see you sneaking in, you some bitch. Donkey sneaking in. How you doing today, buddy? I know you're always like working and listening, but thanks for checking in. My aunt owned a salon, so I went and got big old titties rubbed over me every time I got a haircut for free, and that was the other one, because then eventually you get a little older and you get out of the men's shop. That was a uncomfortable time too, Bob, when I had a couple women and then you try not to look at their titties or try not to act like you're bothered by being slapped in the face by them. And
yeah.
Stuff like
I hope it wasn't his aunt's titties.
Oh, very good. I think you just caught on to something. Right, much like OJ talking about his aunt. He's got an aunt story too. Oh, shit. I learned my girl is judgy. Haha, says, yeah, go figure. She is beautiful, says Cyke Clyde, talking about their new baby chameleon. Nice. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. It's true. Space Nerd says, Donkey Kongton, their boobs rubbing on the back of your neck. Oh, no. No, you would get them on your face when they had to blow dry your hair. Right, Bob, or something? Bobby knows. The old titty in the face trick. Or when they wash your hair. Exactly. You knew I was a little judgy. It says ding dong going in and so don't back out now. There you go, bro. As we continue here on BF Live, let's do another Solar Death Ray guy or the real life Butthead, because this guy rules. I think he's cool as shit, and he reminds me of Butthead. So let's play some more. This is the Solar Death Ray guys, folks, right here on BF Live. Check it out, what he's doing now. Take it away. Run it, Fartnacker.
This blue chunk of glass and put it under the solar death ray because I wanted to melt it.
Right.
I placed the glass on a graphite hot seat and aimed the funneled sunlight right at it.
Cool.
In the hellish temperatures, the glass melted into a blue liquid glob. What I did next was pretty cool. I got this old wheat penny and placed it right on top of the liquid glass to see if I could melt the copper into it. Old pennies are mostly made of copper, so it wasn't surprising that the copper did melt over time in the intense light. What was fascinating was to see the penny turn into liquid copper and mix into the glass in a big swirl. I disengaged the death ray, and now I have this really interesting glass copper amalgam.
Whoa, go ahead, Butthead. He's got a cool ass fire. That was crazy. That whole time when they had to stop saying fire during Beavis and Butthead because some kid set a fire. Bobby Nick, that was a story back in the day when the show was on.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then they told Mike Judge, you got to stop saying fire so much in the show. And then he kind of played around with that. Like he would get close to having Beavis saying things that sounded like fire. And he would like walk right up to the edge of it. So yes, once again, things go full circle and we go right back to Mike Judge and everything. Oh yeah, they knew why I was there. I was an adorable teenager. They gave me the full Rumsky treatment. Oh, that's cool. You had the awesome ladies. Like, we're gonna bring this boy up right. We're gonna give him his. Let's see. I'll disengage the death ray. It burned up pretty good. All right, folks. I got another piece of adult butthead, if you will, right here. He's gonna make something cool right here, folks. You got to check this out on Solar Death Ray Guy or Adult Butthead. Check out what he makes here, Bob. Watch this. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Oh. Actually, if I go back, I got to click it right.
I wanted to make an Egyptian bronze dagger in my backyard, so I cooked up some
an Egyptian bronze dagger he's going to make. He's going to melt it with the death ray, bro.
Bronze by melting copper wire and tin. I stoked up the devil forge to melt the two metals together. Bronze was used anciently to make swords and daggers, and so I pressed the shape of this plastic model of an Egyptian dagger in sand, and then put the sand mold back together so I had a three-dimensional void in which to pour the metal. The glowing bronze went down into the sand and took the shape of the dagger. And the next morning, after the metal had cooled, I dug the dagger up out of the sand, and it was very well formed. To really make this thing pop, though, I had to cut off extra metal and then brush it up quite a bit to make it shine. For the full video of how I made this totally rad dagger, go to my Joe My Heck YouTube channel and see the video entitled Making a Bronze Egyptian Dagger. It's also listed in the related videos below.
He got moves like dagger.
There you go.
That was pretty cool. Let's see. Articulate John says, today they were going to make an Aztec death whistle. It's going to be sweet. Thank you, Articulate John, for checking in. You know, I think probably for the longest time, you know, I kind of grazed by them. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. You know, we all did the magnifying glass trick when we were a kid and kind of melted shit, but I never really keyed on it, and I never really listened to the audio. But as soon as I started watching it and listening to it, I'm like, oh my God, that is the real life Butthead. He actually exists, and there he is. He is the Solar Death Ray guy. I like cool shit like that. That's why I like having a show to show for you folks. All right, here. So it is like almost 10 minutes to the top of the hour, Bob. Doing it. We're having it. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
We're doing it on a Thursday, buddy. So now we're going to start winding down the show pretty soon. But yeah, I know it's a no filter night, so you can start getting in mind what your plugs are going to be real soon. And let me see what I can fit in this little bit of time. And during the few moments we have left, we're going to talk down to earth in a language that everyone here can easily understand. Yeah, let's go. I know what we can do, Bobby Nick. I know something we can play and have fun with for the last couple minutes of BF Live. We can go visit Mr. Chicken.
Mr. Chicken.
Were you not here the other day when I premiered the song startings of Mr. Chicken?
I don't recall it.
You have missed a few shows. Well, this is for you to experience for the first time, and for some other friends that might have been here before to see Mr. Chicken. Let's have a little Mr. Chicken concert right here on BF Live, and have your tissue ready. It's going to touch your heart, Bobby. Here we go. Take it away, Mr. Chicken. There you go. You get the idea. That's Mr. Chicken, Bobby Nick.
Mr. Chicken. Okay. I can dig it.
I can't wait to go to Mr. Chicken's concert, man. Mr. Chicken is diverse. Mr. Chicken's got game. Mr. Chicken's got soul. Mr. Chicken not only knows disco and ABBA, but Mr. Chicken also knows reggae, Bobby Nick. Oh,
reggae. Ooh.
Yep. Oh, if I unmuted, he knows it. Here we go. Let me do this properly. Let me unmute it. And then here goes some reggae, Mr. Chicken. Yeah, man, it's red, red wine. Get it, Mr. Chicken. Tell them about it. UB Chicken, red, red wine. There, a little Mr. Chicken.
Red, red wine that make me feel so fine.
Yeah, Bobby Gannick's going to hit the solo. You keep me rocking all of the time. Terry Nee asked him to play the intro. Yeah, because I saw Terry Nee came here because you're late for the man meet, Terry Nee. Did I miss the boys? Well, because it's so well done, and because Terry Nee is a longtime bro and obviously a mod and a member, and it's fun to do, I will accommodate Terry Nee, and we'll have fun watching this one more time. Terry Nee, if you weren't here for it, buddy, the lovely Stacey Allen made this kind of opener intro for the new segment on BF Live for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy man meat just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
There you have it, Terry Nee. I see Terry Nee super chat. I'm gonna catch up to you in a second, buddy. Popkey says, "Do you think ABBA ever fucked?"
Probably.
Yeah, I think they did. Let's see. No woman, no fry. Everybody now. No woman, no fry. Great line there, Donkey Kongton. Stacey Allen says, Terry Nee, we know how much you enjoy juicy man meat. That is true. You're doxing him. You're telling the world, Stacey.
Hello, Frisco.
LOL, donks. And I beat you to the punch, Terry, because Terry Nee, he was nice enough to super chat me. $2. Thank you, Terry Nee. And he says, oh, BF, play the boys intro again, please. There you go. Well, you got it, my friend. Let's see. Johnny Heck. What's Brian Kowalczyk? Johnny. Yeah, my Heck. Yeah, Joe My Heck. She's talking about the actual real life Budhead. That's his name online. Joe My Heck. Stacey, I think there's a friend in your nightstand that needs attention. Oh. Our friend Brian Kowalczyk. I think he's probably right about that. I think he's right. I can kind of hear it myself. Let me see.
Oh. I hear it too. Oh my God.
Cyke is having fun. Are you really a homosexual, Terry? He's not a homosexual, but he plays one in chats. Let's see. Terry Nee is throwing up. Maybe he is. He's throwing up the pickles in the hearts. Lovely, says the Space Nerd. How do you know that, Brian Kowalczyk? Nerd asked Popkey. Actually, I think they were married to each other. Yes, they were. Kowalczyk says he knows things. I bet you do, BK. Juicy man meat. Men, says Terry Nee. I like polishing wood, says Juggalite Jen. As we continue here with BF Live, because we're going to leave you with a big one, folks. Stacey Allen this was the first time I actually paid attention to the lyrics of the song in the opener. So there you have it, Terry Nee, courtesy of the ladies and the lovely Stacey Allen. All right, folks, it is 2:56 where I'm at right here on the East Coast of the United States. So I'm going to play one more selection from Mr. Chicken. I'm going to leave you on a high note. We're going to turn it over to Bobby Nick Havens. He's going to tell us where he's going to be for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. And then we're going to ease on down the road. So let me play you Mr. Chicken one last time. in our Mr. Chicken concert here today. We'll leave you on a power energy note. Mr. Chicken, everybody, on BF Live to wrap up the show today. Let's go. Take it away, Mr. Chicken. Bobby? Chop suey. You wanted to. Chicken up or down. You wanted to. You wanted to.
Yeah. All right.
You wanted to. 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 And that's how you do it. That's how you end the show. That's how you end the BF Live. You're going to be singing Mr. You'll be walking around doing that later. That's right. Chop suey. That's right. There you go. That was a good one. All right. Terry Nee checks in with another generous $2 super chat at the end of the show and says, "Don't tell my wife, donkey." Don't tell his wife that he likes the man meat. Thank you, Terry Nee, for your generous $2 super chat, bro, and your fun participation. See ya, Stacey Allen says Space Nerd, because Stacey Allen did say it's time for me to go get my workout in. She said,
sure, yeah. Well, it is a workout. It is a workout.
Thank you, Terry Nee, once again for the $2 super chat. See ya, Stacy. Testicle Tiger says, this was my favorite chicken cover of them all. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I saved it for last. Terry Nee, he won't because it's not his business to tell. Right, don't comment. A masterpiece, says Blummel's defense lawyer. LOL, says Blummel's defense lawyer. What happens during the BF Live show stays in the BF Live show. We're kind of like Vegas like that, folks. We are. That's right. And we're going to finish off the week on a really strong note tomorrow. So please come back every day. Haha. It's System. That's right. System of a Down. Chicken of a Down. Somebody said in their comments. Donkey Kongton said, Stacy, if you ever need some good Leguia, $100. Worth $100. Worth every penny. Some Tango and Mi Culo. Let's see. Angry Snowball says, cool place you have here. Absolutely mad. Thanks for having me over. I love Bobby Nick when we have new friends like Angry Snowballs come in and quietly check out the show, and then they're nice enough to say that this is a cool hang. Thank you for picking up what we're putting down over here, Angry Snowballs. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish is my time right here on the East Coast of the United States. So thank you, and welcome to the BF Live family. Blummel says, Stacey, have a fun film. It send me some footage. Terry Nee's got all the pickles up, the eggplants up, everything up. Space Nerd is a greeter of the chat family, and she says, thanks for hanging, Angry Snowballs, and welcome to the chat family. Blummel says, Snowballs, don't forget to come back tomorrow and tell your friends. See? Thank you, guys. Because for whatever you guys say is cool about this show and a great chat, it's only because you guys are cool and you regulate the chat and you are cool people yourself. Terry Nee's throwing out the avocados at the last minute. Stacey Allen says, Blum's defense lawyer, they frown upon filming in LA Fitness. Hey, I hear you into fitness. How about fitness in your race? Oh, there you go. That's an old, that's the Yucko the Clown line. Shout out Yucko the Clown. You too. Blummel says, LOL, that's why you got to go to Curve instead of Planet Fitness. Chicken of a Down says, Juggle at Jen. It was in there. Have a good one, Blummels. Hope so. Blummel says, Space Nerd says, Donkey Kongton, take care and don't work too hard. Jug says, nice to meet you, Angry Snowball. Mrs. Rob, the dog Mr. Saul says, I love the show, but I'm torn about telling everyone. It's our clubhouse. No boys allowed. I get what you mean about that. It's not, how do you tell everybody about the podcast world and about, how do you even introduce them? I understand that. So only your closest friends, you bring them over. Mrs. Rob, the dog Mr. Saul. Angry, welcome to the family from Cyke Clyde. See, that's why this show is cool. This show is cool because the chat family is cool. So thank you. Mrs. Rob the Dog, Mr. Saul, Truth from Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, Cyke Clyde. Ding dong, Mrs. Cyke. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Space Nerd says, thank you, BF Live Bobby. Always a great morning. She's checking in from the Pacific Northwest. So it's 3 hours earlier. It's just 12 noon for her out there. So enjoy the rest of your day, Space Nerd. And bye, Bobby Nick from the lovely Space Nerd.
Bye-bye, nerd.
Jen lets you know that I don't discriminate, Mrs. Rob the Dollar, Mr. Saul. He asks for no bullies. She knows what's up. Space Nerd says, all of you have a fantastic day. Ditto. Brian Kowalczyk says, peace to the Bobs. That's me and you, buddy. Cyke Labs says, and don't forget, everyone, whoa, F the Caps, F the Ravens, and go Pens and Steelers.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. Yes, son of a bitch. You had to get that in under the wire, didn't you? Thank you to the twisted mind of Cyke Clyde and Mrs. Ding Dong, and congratulations on your new baby chameleon. Rob the Dog, Mr. Saul, the missus, says, maybe an application process or an interview. Yeah, or secret handshake or something. They got to understand something, or, test. I like that idea, folks. And I like that Space Nerd is saying bye to BK. All right, folks, where we kind of meet, we were at the end of BF Live. Stream Show 171. I trust and hope you enjoyed yourself today. Let's see, today is Thursday, so I don't really have nothing going on tonight. Tonight is kind of an off night for me, but I know a guy that does have a lot of stuff to do tonight, and he's going to tell you about it right now. It's my friend, Bobby Nick Havens. Take it away, Bobby. Tell him where you're going to be.
Yeah, well, I guess at 4:30 p.m. Eastern today, we're going to do a pop-up show on Rumble. It's at the Cut of the Jib Uncensored, and New Girl will be there, so check it out. Should be a lot of fun. And later on tonight, you can see me on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. We do that every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, tomorrow I'm doing a special 100th episode of In the Lounge.
Yeah, that helped. Oh, hit wrong button, Bobby Nick. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not laughing at that. 100 is achievement in the podcast world. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah. So go follow me over on rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. And
the link is running in the chat.
Yeah. And then maybe something later with Jason Bardo X. I'm not sure.
You never know. Like we said earlier, when Bobby says he's taking or cutting back or taking some time off, it just means that he's doing maybe 2 podcasts instead of 9. So that's all that means for Bobby Nick. So anytime you turn your pick up your phone or turn on YouTube, there's a good chance that you're going to see my friend Bobby Nick Havens on a many shows, and I'm proud that BF Live is one of them. Thank you as always, my friend, for joining me, my longtime podcast friend.
Yeah,
so check out Bobby Nick.
Brother.
Thank you, my friends. Yes. And join him wherever he is tonight. So, yeah, Bobby is the one to watch tonight. I don't really have anything really going on to plug other than tomorrow, BF Live. We're going to end the week on a strong note. I imagine we're going to be doing more for the ladies segment. Maybe I'll get time to prep it this time. I'm sure my box is becoming full as I speak right now. So we'll do that. We'll do Cyke Labs content. We'll do the other news. And hey, we'll do a Blow Your Load Friday because I might have some leftover bits and stuff. So we'll have as much fun as we can for 3 hours tomorrow live. BF Live, the home of 3 hours of live original content. Thank you, everyone. Peace and love. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you again. And peace and love from everybody here for Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick, Stormy, Andrew, and all the friends in the chat family. We'll see you tomorrow or see you the next time we see you on BF Live. Have a great day, y'all.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.